once more. A warp core breach on this galactic shore. We wait for comms, Latinum's our plea. In this buggy cosmos, we're Starfleet, you see. Star Trek Fleet Commando, the lags are full. Bugs that vanish, then return to show. Compensation chests, they come and go. 7 years of crashes. Still we boldly, so raise your tricorder to the stars. We strive through endless bugs. We keep the fleet alive. 7 years of chaos, yet we'll never fall. From the squared circle to the code of space, MJ head still running the place. Steel chair in one hand, phaser in the other. Dead man walking, but you won't find another. Crew long gone, but the captain remains. Brains in the cargo and fire in the veins. Wrestling moves through the void so black. Body slams comets, never looking back. MJ hat, the zombie space captain. Streaming battles where the stars keep happening. Fleet command, zombies and WWE fights. He's your late night hero on galactic nights. Brains and belts, that's a game he plays. MJ hates riding the cosmic waves. Reviewing the matches, breaking them down. Then back to the bridge with the captain's crown. Call of Duty's undead, calling his name. But out here in space, it's all the same game. Warp drives hum while the zombies moan. Every sector knows this ship's his throne. In chat they cheer, in the ring they fear. When MJ Hat's voice comes loud and clear. MJ Hat, the zombie space captain. Streaming battles where the stars keep happening. Fleet command, zombies and WWE fights. He's your late night hero on galactic nights. Brains and belts, that's a game he plays. MJ Hat's riding the cosmic waves. Yeah! 1, 2, 3, the final bell. MJ Hat sending foes to hell, but hell's in space and space is cold. And the undead captain is bold, so bold. MJ Hat, the zombie space captain. Streaming battles where the stars keep happening. Fleet command, zombies and WWE fights. He's your late night hero on galactic nights. Brains and belts, that's a game he plays. MJ Hat's riding the cosmic waves. What? Yeah. MJ Hat from the ring to the stars. The undead captain sails again. I logged in again, full of hope and dread. Server lag hits like a photon to the head. My ship's stuck in warp, my crew's gone rogue, and the bug report's buried under code. Armada's glitch, rewards don't drop. The leaderboard froze at the very top. I tap and I tap, but nothing responds. It's like the devs beamed out and moved on. We send tickets, we beg and plead, but all we get is thanks we'll read. The galaxy's cracked and we're losing grip, but we still grind, we're in too deep. Oh, STFC, you break my heart. Every patch just tears it apart. You say fixes coming, but they never do. of bugs that vanish, not just delay. But until that day, we'll raise our voice in laggy space. We've made our choice. Oh, STFC, you break my heart, but we've made this mess a work of art. You say fix is coming, but we know the drill. We'll be here grinding against our will. Oh, SEFC, we still play on, even when everything's gone wrong. We're captains of chaos, flying blind in a game that's left us beat. So here's to the broken, the bugged, the betrayed, to the players who stay, though the game's decay. We're still out here, stars in our eyes, waiting for fixes and watching them die.
Other appearances, and it kind of happened. I don't know why. And suddenly people like to listen to me. I don't get it. I mean, well, we
Because
will
you're
see.
super smart, that's why. Who doesn't want to listen to someone super smart? So, no, but thanks for coming in and thanks for being on everyone's shows. I know people really appreciate that. Your expertise and sharing. And then, shall we go back to you, MJ? Oh no, he's muted on my side.
I told you. It's my mic, man. Hi guys, welcome in. If you don't know me, I'm MJ Hat, and yeah, we're just chilling today. Just kind of hanging out with everybody. How are we all doing?
Doing good, doing good. So MJ is streaming on his side. We're thankful to be able to simulcast on his channel as well as over here. But yeah, MJ, for my audience, we want to introduce you. You've been on a couple of times already, but you want to say something really quick about yourself?
Well, most of the community knows who I am. I am and again, I'm just hanging out. I'm a balding father, and this is the butt of the joke, right?
No.
The community has decided that it's better for me to wear my hat to these sorts of
Is
functions.
that why you got your name?
No. The name's an acronym. I can't say for what, but it's an acronym.
Maybe not my channel. I have noticed that I have gotten some warnings on a few of my YouTube videos, not the Twitch side, in terms of the shocking content. I think that's because of some of the things that our friends have kind of mentioned in chat. So we do try to keep it as PG, not even PG-13, PG here on the channel. But we move straight into the PG-13 arena. I think YouTube is not not as happy about that as
Right.
as it is. But no,
Disney
everyone's
friendly.
been super cool, and I do appreciate coming on and sharing. And I'm not going to worry if something slips or whatnot because it's all good fun. But yeah, so we're in the game. We are going to give away our first battle pass as a official NDA content creator a little bit later on. We'll play some marbles, and we'll kind of explain the new partnership we have with Marvels as well, aka creator codes for Marvels. So, but yeah, one of the things is
Ooh.
if the target dude says if something slips, what are you talking about slipping? No, there's been a few curse words dropped just in like
Language.
casually, wasn't like any kind of anger thing, and that's the slip that YouTube is picking up on.
That's probably my fault. That's probably my fault.
No. It just happens. So, my
Oh,
channel. Oh, go ahead, Quasel.
no, just teasing.
Are you like in different languages? Like you can say different things.
I thought German would slip through it. I mean, but yeah.
The eyes. The best thing about Quasel is the eyes. When he looks like up and he thinks he's being very innocent. I love it. I love it. If you don't know, we have a Loada's YouTube channel. It's mostly about Disney stuff, and the content is mostly been flagged for kids. And I think that's why I'm getting more warnings than normal. because most of the content there is it's kind of a because we're doing parks and rides and Disney content. There's a lot of
Mm.
younger viewers on the channel, which is great. We really appreciate that's actually that's actually probably the majority of our channel is actually very young kids who like the Disney TV shows like Descendants and Zombies and whatnot. So, but it is we try to keep it as friendly as possible, kid friendly as possible. So, but again, I just saw some of those warnings and I went, okay, we better. I better send a friendly reminder to everybody, otherwise we're not going to be able to put these videos on YouTube. And we stopped for a while because we were just weren't going to worry about it. But we started putting it on again. Tarpi says a friend of hers used to swear in Swahili, uh, which he did poorly at track meets. So, um, but yeah, so the battle pass, Raptor Brother Beacon is saying January. I think it's going to be this month, CDB, right? If I will double check on that, but it seems like if as soon as I submit it, then it'll be for this month's battle pass. We're
Yes,
talking backstage a little
Yes.
bit.
yeah,
Okay.
you can actually select the month.
Oh, I can select the month.
Yeah.
Okay.
You
Oh,
can
cool.
in the form select the month. You could even donate some for February. I don't know if that works or not, but at least the form has it. So, but I'm not sure if someone would be very happy you doing that. I don't know.
Oh, okay. Well, we'll try to keep it within these next 2 months, if it's possible. So, I don't mind. Oh, look, there's a fleet commander seat here. We haven't. Has there been a lot of talk about the fleet commander
Yeah.
slot over
Oh
the last couple
yeah.
days?
Oh yeah.
I mean, you can go on YouTube and listen to the STFC briefings, and I think half of the show kind of felt being around that topic ish at some point in
Oh,
time, maybe.
can we get the Cliff Notes summary of it, real quick?
Um, in the end, most have been complaining about the price tag
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
because it felt kind of unreasonable in comparison to existing fleet commander slots. For Scopely, it's a full research free, and that's a big time value. And I got the feeling like they put the price tag of 1 million plunder on it. And if we do the math for a vengeance, you can buy 2 vengeances or the vengeance, or I don't know. And that would be in the end about 8K dollar or whatever. So one could argue the commander's lead is very cheap. So they put him in a very weird position themselves. Um, and another thing was, do we even need that fleet commander slot? I mean, some might need another one, but how many fleet commanders are really that useful to deserve a permanent spot and can't be swept around? So I find it kind of a little bit moot because and those people that might need that, they most likely don't care about that amount of spend. So, and there have been some whale-ish players kind of hinting at, yeah, I mean, well, why not? It doesn't matter. I'll get it because I'll get it. Uh, so maybe Scopely just gets their money from those kind of players. Personally, it feels a little bit overpriced, if you ask me. And I would wish they would give us the option, like if you have ground out 750K, okay, I can get 1 pack to finish it off. So, like, give us the option to turn 250K plunder into 250 fleet commander shards, tokens, however they're named, and then at least people might use that for a partial progression, maybe.
Have
Um,
people been talking about which fleet commander slot this is that's in the store?
not, no, that wasn't part
Okay,
of the
so
conversation.
maybe this is something to clarify because we do have word from official that we can share because it is in the store and we're free to do that. The extra slot available via the store is the same slot that can be unlocked through the Outpost Refinery. It is the same slot that can be unlocked through the Outpost Refinery. Once a player unlocks the slot through either method, the alternative sourcing method will no longer be available to them. So, have we talked about it at all? Has anyone
I,
talked
I
about
think
it?
I think that is the general consensus that most folks understand that,
Yes.
but I don't think it was confirmed.
Okay. Yeah. So we're free to share that from the
Yeah.
NDA content team. So I kind of wanted to share that because I know we've been a lot of people have been talking about it, and we did a hot take yesterday, which Spectre said wasn't a hot take. It was kind of lukewarm. But there's two ways to gain this one slot, and again, the slots aren't necessarily named per se. But if you were looking to either do the outpost, which is quite expensive to level up, right? But there is a free to play path if you wanted to do it, or you could spend right now to unlock it right away. And I
And
think
Yeah.
that's maybe a key point to say is like you can spend to upgrade the outpost, which some people have done to unlock that slot,
uh
or you can spend to uh, do it through the store with 4 different packs. But you won't be able to unlock 2 slots using those 2 methods. You can only unlock the same slot.
and you
Yeah.
can't mix and
And
match, correct?
yeah, yeah, and that's the thing I was saying beforehand. Like, give us the chance at least to exchange 250,000 plunder into one of those pack amounts, and then you can at least get part of the progression. And I did math out very roughly. If you are doing 73 outposts and doing all of them, and assuming we're doing one standard basic one every 2 days, and I think we said one epic a week, then it takes about 40 weeks if you can do 73s fully and have at least about 200% loot bonus from either Cisco or the Prime. Then it takes you about 40 weeks to unlock the slot if you're doing only the slot. So just to give people a feeling what's the million means.
Well, that makes a lot of sense. It does take a lot to get that.
Yeah.
So let me look at
Based
the
on current
pricing.
sourcing.
So okay, so the pricing, and this is where I guess that's something to discuss as well because it is a lot, right? But when you look at what plunder is, right? If you were to say, you would get fleet commander, is this plunder? No, wait, that is plunder, right? So I only have
Yeah.
15,000. So if I were to, spend or whatever to try to get to 1 million, that's where the cost is, right? So if it was $100 pack and it unlocked, okay, so this is all hypothetical. So just follow along my thinking, right? If it was $100 pack and you were unlocking that fleet commander slot, but technically it costs 1 million, then you're out of sync in terms of what plunder is valued at versus the dollar amount that would be in a pack, right? So that's where it either is you devalue plunder, I guess you would call it that, or you increase the price of these packs.
Mhm.
That's the balance of the game, and how you actually do that is kind of where they fell on. So that's where 1 million plunder is equal to $400, or 250,000 is equal to $100. Is that kind of what we're looking at, Quasar?
Yeah.
CDB?
Yeah, on the economy side, 100%.
Hello, all you cookie monsters. Yes.
I think the biggest thing is obviously, as mentioned in chat, is that in the past we were able to buy other fleet commanders seats for 100. So that's where I think players are getting upset. But I think it's very good that you've explained because of it's based on that new economy.
Yeah, and this is where we're all learning to be official content creators, because I missed that message a couple days ago, and so I kind of am kicking myself that I didn't go back to that. So I'm going to have to. This is just learning experience for all of us, especially me. Is that I'm going to have to read before I go on stream the latest notes. But they've been very good to us so far as new content creators. So I can't say enough about how we've been treated and all the different things. So I think that's I don't want to speak for the two of you, CDB and Quazo, but I think that's kind of the experience we're all having right now.
Yeah, I very much agree with that 100%. I'm loving the communication. I can't say much more than that, but yeah, 100%.
Because we have NDAs.
Yeah. the what we're expecting to come before it comes is coming, and if we have any questions, we're getting answers very, very quickly.
Right. Yeah, Anubis says the new FC slot cost made an easy decision to skip. You'll wait until 65 for Syndicate. And again, so going back to the point is that you can unlock the Syndicate one, and it doesn't affect unlocking the Outpost one. But if you did purchase it, then you would no longer be able to get a second slot with the Outpost. You would only be able to get the Outpost one or this new 4-pack special that they have. So thanks for giving a shout out to Tarpy. Appreciate it. Hi, Lube. Welcome in.
Gonna be very interesting where all that NDA stuff gonna lead us and how it will evolve over time. For now, it looks promising. I'll give you that. But time will tell how the rest of it unfolds. It looks interesting, and I really love the quick responses and the turnover on questions. And if you look at how quickly this month's battle passes have been donated, like because some run their prizes 2 days ago and they already all have gotten their prizes, and that hasn't been the case in the past as far as I understood. Like Loop and might have a confirmation for that or not, I don't know.
Yeah,
Fraser, that's a really good point. Like I said earlier before we started the stream, I did a battle pass giveaway on Wednesday. The winners got their battle pass on Thursday. That's how quick it turned around.
It's been. Yeah, so just wanted to share that. I don't know if people have been talking that much about it, but I do appreciate everyone kind of pitching in with that. And I'm going to say kudos to Beck. She's been really supporting everybody, doing double work, I think, or triple work for her part. So I really appreciate Beck and all the things she's doing to support the community. So,
I mean,
it's very
she
special.
even
These packs are very special. Go ahead.
I didn't even get today a message from Beck. So currently she's like, I don't know, working 24 hours or I don't know. And she really tries to get the thing off the ground. I mean, it's not only her. We will see how it works out within Scopely, because we all have been there, stuff looking promising. So I'm trying to manage expectations, because for now it looks really good. But yeah, it's like it's all new and shiny, hopefully it lasts. I hope for it.
Well, let me say this for how things go with you guys. That is going to gauge a lot of the rest of the community as to how we want to move forward with the February CC program. So
Yep.
seeing the quick reactions, seeing the ability to communicate with the NDA content creators, I think that's wonderful. I think that's 1,000% awesome. I know that's not the norm for the quick turnarounds, like Lube was saying in chat, but it is nice to see. It is a decent change.
Yeah, for sure. And there is another round coming in February. I think part of this is that it's a pilot with the new program, and so getting a few people on board and making it run smoothly so there's no hiccups is kind of what the plan is, and that's the plan is going well, it seems. So that's where hopefully February, when it comes around, there'll be so many more of your friends and we'll have new colleagues in the NDA content creator program. So yeah, I think they're doing a good job. I think the pacing now that it's started up is going really well. It is kind of like drinking from a fire hose sometimes. There's a lot of information that comes our way, and so be able to share all of that is going to take a team effort. And I think that's what they want. They want to make it a team effort, and that's why having more of our friends there is going to be super special. All right. How are you guys doing on the Chronicle of the Ascendant events? Anyone going after Esri Dex? So
I will say I am currently in first place.
You're in first place. Congratulations.
Ooh.
Nice.
Yes,
Yeah, I'm
sir.
gonna look at my leaderboard to see where everyone is. It
I'll
seems like
I'll as you
there's
Hey,
someone that
Tibbs.
went hog wild here. Go ahead, Quasar.
as usually, I'll most likely finish the last SMS, but won't go for more because it's bonkers. The scores I already have seen. So yeah, and Esri isn't that exciting. Yeah, unlocking her maybe, but it's like PvP. You know my stance. It's like yeah, you can compete maybe with lower players or same level players, but there are far bigger fishes out there, and then there's no chance.
Hey Tibbs, welcome into the stream. Scribbler is here as well, part of our family, our Work Drive 5 family. We're giving away a battle pass pretty soon. We'll probably do that in the next 15 minutes or so. We have marbles kind of hooked up. Yeah, thank you for the shout out, Broken Wolf. Broken Wolf, you're awesome. I do appreciate you giving all the shout outs today. I think Esri Dax is probably the best complement to the Hierarch in terms of that isolic damage. That really is the when you look at what Freeman does and with the isolic cascade and also her increase in shots, it's a perfect match. I think if there wasn't that isolytic, we would not see it compare as well to Carol Freeman. Um, are you going after Esri CDB?
Yeah, really good question. So for me, I went for it on the treasury. As we know, we got 50 shards of her on one of the treasuries.
Right.
So I took that on because I had enough broken the ceiling rods. So that was a nice reward there. And I needed all the resources because I'm obviously pushing, and I've now gone top 62 with some of that. I managed to get 2 milestones on the first one, 3 milestones on the second one, 3 milestones on the third one, and yesterday's one, I managed to do all of it. So I got 10 Esri shards for that one.
Nice.
Luckily, I had been saving a lot of the officer tokens, default tokens. So I just went and spent a load of those and completed it very quickly. So that was nice.
Yeah. Lube, you're right. He's in the chat. I love how everyone uses marbles now. Should have gotten a referral code. Yeah, you here. Let me show you. You should. I mean, definitely you should because a lot of people are doing that, and we give credit to Lube because he was the first one that did marbles on stream. But let's see if I have this. So yeah, so we have marbles in the background. And look, there is a creator code here that could say it's lube on the bottom left-hand corner, but of course the creator code right here says below it is. So if you are planning to play marbles and spending a little bit in the game, you can actually go to the shop, enter in your creator code down here, support your favorite creator. You can just type in Aloha Diz, and then it will confirm it, and then you will have support for this YouTube channel, and of course, Dr. Iron Chef YouTube channel. So, but definitely, definitely lube. You should make a it's lube creator code. I don't know what they give. I think it's like 5% back to the creator.
Nice.
So.
Tips.
Not too
Yes,
bad.
I did see the power difference. We looked at STFC.pro on Friday evening. As you know, we're constantly challenging Mini Mabel, and I did see the Baby EU account make a nice jump. So yes, you're above me again. So I'm coming for you. I'm coming for you, but I'll let you have it for a few days.
Yeah, thank you. Zero G says rephrase.
Oh no.
All right. Yeah. So we actually unlocked Esri already. We did the treasury path. We did all of the previous Chronicle of the Descendants one. We have the battle pass as well. So Esri is unlocked with 18 shards over. If we can get close to, let's see, what is the battle pass paying out? if we just do a half unlock in the SMS this weekend, let's see. How many more shards are coming? Looks like there's 3 and 12, so 15 more here. Is there anything in the overflow this month?
I don't know. I didn't check.
No, that's the outpost one. Sorry, wrong one.
Which battle pass did you go for? Just Township?
The elite. So
Get all of them. All of them. They need your
Yeah.
money to survive.
well, okay, so you can't show it, but it also came with Cisco Sigma and skill points. So I thought the value and Dauntless parts. So when you looked at the elite battle pass this month, it was very lucrative.
Oh, so you're talking about the $100 version, because that's always confusing to me, because the battle pass
sorry.
itself, the lower part is called Elite. So
That's
kind
you're
of.
right. I didn't say it very well.
Nah, how do we call it? The $100
They
one.
don't describe
the
it
big
very
one.
well either.
Yeah, that's kind of a weird thing.
And I apologize. We're going to go into ads. Oh, someone snoozed it. Thank you very much. We'll
just
get
get
through
it.
ads first sometime, and then we'll do the marbles. So yeah. So why am I not seeing the overflow? Am I not? Let's be here.
It's in the folder, I think. The
Must be in the
overflow.
folder. Yeah. Okay.
Or
so
isn't it?
there's no other shards available. It's just the okay. So I might have to figure out where to get the extra from, but we'll figure it out later on. Okay, and then there's another treasury up that you've seen that has Quasi, Scotty, and Mbenga, Black Ops there. So this is a station one, right? Must be a station one because it has the $9.9 billion peristeel. And then I'm guessing there will be another one at the end of the month for the ship one. So there's
Most likely, yeah.
3 treasuries this month. So okay.
I got that one because.
Okay, so this is where I need help with. I am trying to figure out what to spend to climb up the SMS and leaderboard for Chronicle Descendant for the mat spend. What do you use to spend materials on mostly at this point in your games?
For me, ships is the big thing. I mean, I know where you're at in the game. You're 71, correct?
Correct.
Yeah. Short of going back and doing what people did with G5, once you get to that point, I'm not really sure, Chef. Because what's the top score on your leaderboard anyway?
The top score is 200 something million
for the SMS, not the SLB.
For the SLB, yeah. Oh no, sorry. For the SMS, that's a good question. Yeah, 256 million is the top. So half unlock is at 128 million.
Wow. My top's 160. So and I'm sitting here struggling.
She's 7, baby.
Yeah, that's it. I'm struggling too though to think, okay, where am I going to put these mats? Do I even have this kind of mats after the past couple of days? Probably not.
Yeah. Hey, chronox.
I think that's a really good point, MJ. I've spent quite a lot doing the Chronicle events, so I'm probably not going to have too much to spend this weekend on the final significance. I can't say it. But yeah,
that's interesting. I mean, I haven't spent mats on the first milestones like until today, because done with all the other stuff. And today I just got my Crencher to tier 17 now. So yeah, I mean that's been my. But a few multiphasics might have gone down the drain. but I never used them so far. So I have collected them since I think years almost. So at some point you need to cash in. And the loyalty chests, which are a big thing in G7. Save them if you can. Coming up to G7, save them and then cash in at 71.
Yeah.
I think that's fair with what Quasel said, because obviously on the first two events, I didn't do so well on the right hand side of the buckets. So I was spending mats on buildings and research. So that's where I've obviously done the early spend, like MJ, where I didn't have enough in the right buckets. So I was spending more materials to make up for it.
Yeah, that makes sense. I had to spend a little materials to complete one of the SMSs. Welcome to the stage, chronox. Welcome in.
Hey, good evening, people. How are you all doing this evening or this afternoon for you?
It's still morning, chronox.
Morning, even. Oh, yeah, obviously, 10 o'clock. I miscalculated, yeah.
No. But so glad to have you here. If you don't know chronox, you want to tell a little bit about yourself, rather
Oh,
than
sure,
me.
no
Yeah,
problem.
go ahead.
This is the guy that collaborates together with Claire from Spox.club to create STFC.pro. And all these fancy people here are using STFC.pro to pull up some nice statistics and do some competitive comparisons and stuff like that. So, yeah, all glad to help out.
No, thank you very much. And I'll make sure if you get a chance to go over to stfc.pro, you have a donation link in there as well. So the servers cost some money to upkeep, and it really help them out. So I think if you are able to share a little bit of funds to help them keep the servers up and running. So, but we're very thankful for chronox and all the things he does. Is it chronox or chrono?
Either one is fine. Chronox is the way it should supposed to be mentioned, but yeah, Chronox. I will listen to anything.
Gotcha. Thank you for the lurk tips. I do appreciate it. Um, yeah, I saw the comments from earlier, Buddha Fry. Uh, I was trying to figure out. Yes, it takes a lot to get everything. So you're going to have to figure out what you want and what you don't want. We did save up a little bit in some of the other events, so that's why I was able to do the Chronicle of Ascendant this week. But yeah, it's something you're gonna have to pick and choose. There's just not the ability to do everything. So that's why even with today, I'm not gonna do the full unlock um, or the full chase to 250 6,000 or 6 million. It'll probably just be a half if we can get there. I'm thinking because we have some new ships, so we were able to build some of the G5 uh, um, survey ships, and so we'll upgrade that. One is still in the in the um, in the shipyard, so we have to speed that up. The new Grange. So I have some of those. I can build some of the G. Does G5 count still yet? No, right? Is it just G6? Let me check.
I think it's
This changes every once in a while, so I can do G3 through G7. You get points as well. So we might have to upgrade that ISS jelly.
I was going to say, I thought they brought previous generational scoring back to these because they
but
had
it's
went away
very
for a
low.
minute, right? True.
Yeah, there's been some times where it's only been one level below. They've changed the scoring. This looks like pretty decent scoring. Pretty much at the same level that we're kind of used to.
It just doesn't score for the vengeance if you want to double dip.
Right. Okay. So there's another event going on, which is the Vengeance is Mine. So, there's no SMS for this. It's just the RLB.
There is an SMS.
Yeah,
Yes,
there is.
there is.
I know it
So-
because I have gotten some blueprints. that's the reason
nice.
why I decided to do it, to finally work on the vengeance a little bit more, to maybe unlock it. Who knows?
How many shards do you have of the vengeance?
I think I'm now at 600-ish. Let me look.
Hi, Paul. Welcome in. And I'm sorry, we're chatting a lot here on stage, but I'm trying to go back to some of the messages as well. So yeah, so I probably will upgrade that. I'm trying to think. Okay, so since the legacy counts, I wonder if do I have a jelly to upgrade?
Going back to the classics, that's a lot of
Oh no,
tricks. I
I
so
should scrap
hope
this
that
one.
at some point in times they give us bulk upgrades, at least for each tier.
Well, it
I'd
is
so love
getting
that.
better though. I mean,
Yeah.
obviously, still you cannot do all the slots at once, but you can at least level up the ships now 5 levels at a go.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
I think
So
John makes
yeah,
a good
there's
point
some
right
older
there
ships that I might be able to upgrade for sure.
because
And that's
I mean, how valuable is Esri to I mean, I know she's got a decent ability as far as like surveys go, but like how valuable do you think she is?
I think with some of the isolated defense, not as valuable if she was released earlier. But in terms of if you're going up against a Freeman and you can get the tiers up high enough, that'll give you enough of an advantage to maybe punch up a little bit against uh, another class up ship, especially with the lower levels, because you're not going to have as much of that research. So if you're a G5 or a G6 player and you're going up, you might, if you have an uncommon, you might be able to be the rare, given the isolytic output. But you're going to have to tier her up pretty high because Freeman for most people is maxed. So you're looking at higher isolate damage output. And until you get Nog and Esri up there, it's going to be a little bit more difficult. And that's if the hierarch actually procs after round 3, right?
Mm-hmm.
So the hierarch's percentage is down. I'm thinking of just throwing a simulate on the below decks with Dzoc to just make sure there's a proc there. But that's a very good question because let's look at
Yep.
what you're comparing to. Go ahead.
That's exactly the point I was thinking about. ISO defense and getting the state on the opponent, because you need the state to proc them, and that's going to be the trickier part. So maybe we are looking at hierarch plus one side synergy, and then an officer that procs the state for us.
Right.
Maybe, most likely. And then ISO defense has become pretty high. I mean, 1500% in PvP, for many, most likely even more, if not 2K ISO defense. So you can cut that number roughly down by 20. She gives you, I mean, it's still Cascade. So it still amplifies all your other isolated damage you have gotten, which isn't, which is already a pretty substantial amount. Like I think in G7, 500% up. So that's still meaningful, but I don't know.
Yeah.
But
Well,
combined
okay.
with the
So
shots from the
this
Hierarch,
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
yeah, that's it.
This
I'm
is
not
the
that big
tour I
into
use
PvP.
for agreement.
Yeah.
But so so let's do a little bit of comparison. Sorry, Quasel. I just took her off the bridge. I didn't want to. So we have Freeman here. Um, it's going to be 100% of shots. So you have that as a comparable, and then you have 130% for the isolated cascade damage. So if all things being equal, we'll just look at the bridge crew. So we have that.
Yep.
We have Lorca for the hull breach, which we're looking at the 80% chance for 2 rounds, and then Worf here on the side for critical damage. So let's say we just used Esri let's think we do Hierarch, Esri, and Worf on the side. We could do that, or Esri, Hierarch, and for Lorca. So we'll kind of make that the comparables. So if we look at what we have, let's change the officers around like that. So you can get still the crit damage chance. You're going from 100% to 120% shots right now because we have a little synergy on the side. So 20% better on shots with the Hierarch than Freeman. And then right now, because it's only a rank 1, it's 100% cascade damage. If we
It
were
should
to...
be 150%,
Oh, really?
which is important. Yeah, because the base one is 120, and you add one synergy, that's 150. That's important because rounding and stuff like that. So you have by the second round, because she can stack,
Right.
you have
There you go.
300.
Yeah. So already you have an advantage over Freeman and Lorca. The only thing again is the procking of a state, because it's 65% as opposed to 80%, and then it could be assimilate or burning. This could be an advantage or disadvantage because you could have hull breach and burning going at the same time, or hull breach and assimilate, which will give you a little bit of advantage, not much. If you have burning and assimilate, or just burning of multiple rounds, then that's where you might be at a disadvantage. So, and if it doesn't proc at all for 2 rounds, then you're really at a disadvantage.
Yeah. And hull breach gives you 50% more damage, so that's most likely a thing you always want to have, depending on ship type, more or less. And yeah, it's I don't know.
Lube is asking me to hit confirm, so I hit confirm
Then go back in.
and go back in.
So assigned officers.
Yeah.
Now look at the stats again. They
What was that?
changed. Now I go back to the stats on Esri and see if it's changed. I'm assuming that's what Lou was.
Oh, I see. No, it says 100% for 2 rounds.
Yeah.
Hey, look,
he's
bad.
talking about the
Why-
captain because you didn't
Why
see
are
the
you
150.
You should be showing off your guns. Dr. Mom is laughing. Dr. Mom. Oh, higher. Okay. Oh, 160 shots. There we go. That's what Lube was saying. So instead of 120, it is 160 shots because of the synergy. Thank you, Lube. Do appreciate
Yeah.
that. Okay. That makes
I
a
said
lot.
150. Yeah, I meant 160. Yeah, so you're getting possibly triple the shots in the second round, and in the first round, 1.6 I think should be round up to even, if I remember the deep dive on shots properly.
Gotcha. Okay, that
And
makes
No.
that makes a lot of sense.
I
Plus
think
160. No, that's gonna only double the shots because it's rounding down to even. You would need to go to 4 in the
Oh,
first round. Math
so.
on the thinking
yeah.
on the feet.
So I think you have a definite advantage with Esri there, comparable to Carol Freeman and Lorca. If you have Carol Freeman and I mean, if you put Lorca on the side, then you guarantee hull breach. But I think it's probably better to put Worf on the side. What is it if I put Nog on?
Yeah, I mean, once Nog is tiered up, 140% reduced critical hit chance can help, especially against Freeman, because kind of nullifies Worf and more. So it depends on research and other plus critical hit thingies you have. I don't know.
Well, I think that's the thing we keep coming back to, guys, is that these are going to take a couple of levels. You're going to have to tier them up a couple of times. That's the only way that they're really going to have value, right? I mean, simplified, yes.
Yeah, I think so. You're going to
Yeah.
have to tier them up for sure. Tier 4, tier 5 is probably where you're going to get the most bang for your buck. Um, thanks to Lube for sharing that. So there is, when you do the side cars, both of them, it's 200%. So you're already
Yeah.
doubling the amount of shots that you get from Freeman just there alone, given everything that we've seen in terms of mitigating isolatic shots or cascade. This is kind of going to be the thing that gives you the advantage. Really, is the amount of shots that are going out.
If you can cancel out the crits from your opponent, yes, that depends on it. Because if you don't can cancel out the crits, the shots bonus, even being then 5 times in the second round, most likely don't cancels out the critical hits, because critical damage will have hundreds of percentage, especially if you have hull breach in the calculation.
Right. So
I was going to
which
add as
officers?
well your hierarch is tier 2 as well, in case anyone's missed that.
So
Yeah, that's
do
true.
any of you even do a lot of PvP? Because I don't. It's like
Well, I have to say I did. I did a lot during Armada time, but now Armadas are on Friday, and for many people that would be the better day. For me, it's a little bit less time usually on Friday, so yeah, uh, doing it a little bit less than usual. But yeah, still planning on picking up again once time allows.
We are at war, my alliance is, and I still don't do a lot of PvP. So
I had to come from a long way. Not even all my officers are still at the right level, and there's still some to go. But that's just me preferring PvE over PvP. But yeah, do definitely want to pick it up.
I had a lot of fun recently in incursions. Obviously, now going into OPS61 at the time, now 62. I was having a bit more fun with PvP because normally I'm used to being finding a base and then a bigger player coming along and taking me out. And then in this incursions, I did actually find a few bigger players come after me, and they didn't always win, which was nice to see. So I do feel I need to get my head back into arenas and see what I can do with it.
I'm looking at the crit chance reduction officers and trying to see if there's a combo that we can use. I put, not Flocks on the side, not high tier right now, only tier, well, it's actually tier 4. So that's a 75% critical hit reduction for 8 rounds. If he's tier 5, it's 100%. If you have villain go to the cot, there is a 20% reduction, 50% at max for 4 rounds. And then Kira Nerys, max right now, 35% critical hits. So you can get up to 185% with those 3 officers. Of course, one is on the bridge. Might be something. I don't know. We'll have to see.
and again, guys, a lot of
Test,
people
test, 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 test,
doing.
test, test, test. And what is
Yeah,
Yep.
it?
you sound better
And
to
what is
me.
it like? Okay.
Um, yeah, a lot of people people enjoy PvP. It is something that I'm not saying I'm entirely against it. I just don't do it very often. There's a lot of people that do every day, So that's the some of these officers are going to have more value based on what you do inside the game. If you're mainly a PvE player, then this may not be what's for you. Maybe you should save your stuff. But that's your decision to make.
Yeah.
Here, you put Flocks and Nog on the sides. You reduce 200, 230%, 35%.
Yeah.
So there's options. There's options.
And maybe a secondary crew, because for arenas you might need more than one crew. So there you go. But still, interceptor strike team might be kind of powerful-ish. But who knows?
I'm gonna bump chronox's mic all the way up. So let me know if that helps at all.
Well, it should be better now.
It
It is,
sounds much better to me.
Yeah, it's peaking if I do it too high. Okay. We are way past when I wanted to do marbles. So if you don't mind, we'll switch over to do marbles. Thanks for hanging out. I know a lot of you are hanging out for the battle pass, and I think we lost a few people. People are lurking right now, so hopefully they come back. Let me put this up on stream again. Thanks to Lube. You won't see our friends on the screen, but they are in the background right now. If you wanted to change some stuff and go to the shop, you can use the Lola Biz creator code.
Sorry.
I'm gonna
Maybe Mr. City B.
turn
I'm
that
mute.
down before I get copyrighted.
Hollywood is calling.
Yeah. All right, so we'll pick a track. Any tracks that you guys like? I don't.
I think it's Loop has a favorite, if he can remember the name of it.
Oh,
Devil's Chaos.
Lots of people are gonna to die.
we don't necessarily want that.
Oh, Loop loves it, and you all loved it.
He loves it.
Yeah.
There was a holiday fun one. I saw Scribbler did a couple of those. We could do that.
Yeah, it's your choice.
Okay, let's do that. Okay, it's loading up. I think I turned down the music. So, all right, exclamation point play to win a battle pass. Chronox is first. But yeah, so this is our first ever battle pass we're able to give away as a NDA content creator. So yeah,
Which
put
is
in,
really nice.
wait a while.
How many do you have to give away, by the way, Dr. Iron Chef?
Right now, just the one.
Okay.
So.
Well, shall I be nice and just add one to that?
Really?
Yeah.
I still can.
Yeah.
Wow,
I was waiting for it when you gonna throw yours into the head.
You gave one away on a CDB stream the other day too, I thought.
Exactly. But I have another few to give away, so why not make use of it? After all, I'm not able to do it myself, as I'm too busy at the moment, but I'm happy to support you and give one of mine to you, and then give it back to the community.
Nice.
Now,
yeah, very lovely.
I did enter the game, but if I win, it goes to the next person because I've already got it.
Well, it would be a nice loophole if I win now on this one. Take yours and then give away another one, right? Nah, obviously I'm just playing. I'm just playing.
All right. Let's see. I am going to change some stuff over here. Yeah, I don't know where the music stuff is coming from, but I don't think it's coming up on stream. All right, exclamation point play, exclamation point play. Yeah, I think we waited too long.
Get your marbles in.
Right now.
Let's lube those balls.
Wrong stream.
Oh, wait, what? Did I say that out loud?
Yes.
Another YouTube flag.
It's quite possible. they do Google Translate nowadays.
Yeah, getting flagged for the song, getting flagged for language, getting flagged for Yeah, who knows else? What else gonna
Marbles.
happen on the stream?
Everything,
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah.
YouTube
What
just gonna
can go wrong, right?
they're
What
gonna
could go wrong?
decline your
Yes.
upload, Chef. They don't even want it up anymore. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Right, I'm just going to go get my CDB. I'll be back in 15 minutes, guys.
Okay. Awesome. Thank you
See you in a
for.
bit, CDB.
Bye, CDB.
I can transition for this a little bit.
Now
Okay,
again,
so,
guys, if you're watching on my channel, you should be over on Chef's right now. That's
Oh,
the
yeah.
idea. So
yeah, you might have to come over. I'm not sure. You know what? I'm not sure if you enter in
it
on
works.
your stream, it's going
works.
to pick up on my stream. You might, I mean, temporarily, if you want to just come in and hit exclamation point play, that might also be something to do. You can just drop in the
I mean,
exclamation point.
you can even open up a second browser tab and just
Yep.
mute one of those two streams and make two people happy about numbers. Just an idea.
We'll play this twice. How's that, Chrono? We'll do one giveaway on this one, and then we'll do another one in a little bit.
Yeah, sure. Let's do 2 marble runs that then we can randomize it a little bit.
Yeah. All right. Because we got 2, we'll just start this one, and then hopefully people can join, switch streams, and then come over on this side. So we'll start.
Yes, Tony, you should get your ops appropriate battle pass because the retribution one is the one for the higher ops ranges, but as far as I've understood it, it's depending on your ops range which one you get. It's the main core battle pass. Oh, the race has started.
The race has started. Sorry. Yeah, Eat Your Bugs is in first. Thank you for the follow earlier as well. Speedmon is also there and followed earlier. So both of you just joining and following today, you are in the lead. So Eat Your Bugs is there. Speedmon is in second. That's
CDB
actually
in
pretty
third.
cool. So yeah, very close. So we're going down into the spiral. And Paul is broken through,
Wolf.
followed by Broken Wolf. And where are we going here?
To Winter Wonderland.
That's crazy.
Winter Wonderland. Oder wie geht das?
Broken
How
Wolf
does
is
it
in
work?
the lead. Oh, this is an interesting track.
Indeed. Someone put a lot of effort in this one.
There's the Christmas tree. Is that the finish line? Broken Wolf is a turkey. Oh, Paul just broke through and went straight down. But as slowed down a
long
little bit.
track.
It is a long track. Anubis is in third back here, still in the spiral. And then, wow, it's Aardvark is over here. So big lead, but going very slowly. So you can catch up, I think. There it is. There's the boost.
Ooh.
Oh, this is some obstacles here. Let's see if it stops them. Okay.
This track looks dangerous.
Yeah.
This track is taking a while, but it's pretty cool, the visuals. Broken Wolf is in the lead, going up into the Christmas tree, down by the lights. And where is he?
Will he die?
Did he win? Must have won. Looks like Broken Wolf.
Won.
Yeah, Broken Wolf won.
The winner.
It didn't have a finish line.
Congratulations.
It must be the Christmas tree. Once you get through the Christmas tree, there's a cottontail. Yeah, it must. Oh, there's the finish line. You can see it on this side. Okay. All right. Congratulations, Broken Wolf. Well deserved. You help a lot of people in the community, so definitely is something to very, very much a nice reward. So if you can, in our Discord, exclamation point Discord, if you can send me a message with your player ID, that would be awesome. Just copy and paste your player ID. All right, so Broken Wolf, we'll just do a screenshot so we have a list here. Okay. Let's do a shorter track this time. There's only 9 people finished that one. How do I go back? Wait.
That is one of the longest ones I have ever seen.
Yeah, that was a
Oh,
long one.
Broken Wolf says stop for some reason. Can I bank it until next month? Broken Wolf, I don't think we can.
Oh yeah, you can. You can. Say, I mean, I don't know if at least the form to submit it, we discussed it beforehand, has the option to enter them for January. So
Okay.
I don't know if then it goes through your
limit
limit for January then, so you kind of lose one, or if it's kind of deducted from the January from the December count. And
would it be
I'm
wise
quite
just to
sure
assume first that we might just do it for this month? But obviously, it's your choice.
I mean, on the other hand, I'm quite sure there might be a little bit flexibility if we have messed up. I don't know.
Oh.
Maybe.
Who knows?
Who knows? Okay. Let's see where we are. I'm just going to pick, I don't know. I have no idea which one is good. I'm trying to figure out if it's shall we try waterfall? It's the last one, which may be good or bad. That's quick. No, that's not quick. It's a 40 something second one. Let's do this Rusty Remnant. I want to see what this is. Okay. Someone is calling me too. Are you calling me, CDB? Oh, junk mail. All right. Exclamation point play. Exclamation point play. Cottontail is in there.
Let's go for another round.
Yeah. This is courtesy of Chrono. I do appreciate that.
My pleasure.
And I can submit for Chrono, right? Or does he have to submit?
You can just submit it and then just tell them it's one from me, gifted from me, and then it will
Thank you again. That's super kind. I mean, I know this is going to sound weird, but just to be able to give away a battle pass that's from the NDA content creators, kind of just
it is just amazing, isn't it? It's a good feeling to be able to give back to the community like that, supported by.
Just sitting
was
here
kind of surprised that
just sitting here and watching you guys do it is nice. It's nice. I'm sorry, Q. I didn't mean to interrupt you, buddy.
No, I almost interrupted you. It's all fine. I'm talking enough. Can shut up for a while.
Can you now?
Did you hear that?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, I can hear something. Well, just kind of.
It's not my music.
Exclamation point play! Exclamation point play! I should message. Does anyone see Scribbler here? I should message her. I think. Well, she might be at the parks. And
either way, while we're waiting, I was surprised that we all were allowed to have some BPs to give away.
Yeah, that's very nice. That's very nice.
Yeah, did not expect that for this month already, but it is really nice that they allowed us to do so as well.
Especially for us tool creators, I was surprised by our amount and stuff, and yeah, it's nice. I like it.
All right, 5 more seconds to enter into the game. We'll start it now, and we'll see how it is. Hope everyone does well on this track. So 10 seconds.
Good luck.
5.
See, I totally
4,
forgot.
3. Oh, did you enter in? Okay, here we go. Okay, McShizman is in first, followed by Jorg. Is it Jorg? Aardvark is up there as well. MJ Hat. Here we go down the spiral.
Listen, I normally die on these things. So
Work House of Martok is leading right now, going down various winding paths here. Speedmon is in second, followed by chronox. Okay, so House of Martok is taking a commanding lead right now.
Oh yes, he is speeding up, isn't he?
Oh, but it's kind of stuck here. Oh, there it goes. So slowly winding down the last part of the track. We're entering into the wheel here. House of Martok still leading, very much in command here, but hit the obstacle, and so might be a little stuck. Oh no, going backwards. So there's a chance for Speedymon to come. Let's see if it can make it past. Oh, made it through the obstacle. So flawless attempt. So neck and
What a
neck right
move.
now. Neck and neck right now.
this
Third
just got
place
close.
is coming down. McShizman, I see there.
Quasel coming up.
I wonder if there's any more obstacles. So yeah, they're really neck and neck here, almost like trying to push push a little bit. Speedmon is there going through the obstacles, but Martok is still in the lead. Some more obstacles there. This might be. Is this a shorter track? Is this the longer track? This might be the faster way there because you missed some of the obstacles. As opposed on the lower track, going through.
Sneaky.
The Wharf is continuing to lead, although kind of stuck here. Kind of stuck. And then here we have Gen X Sync. Martok made it through the obstacle. Coming towards the end, you can see the ending here.
Speeding
Or
through.
drop in. Oh, that was a nice recovery.
Speedymon
is there. Some more obstacles to go, but looks like a commanding lead, unless John Trek can catch up. John Trek is catching up. One more obstacle here. Some bumps on the road. John Trek is catching up, and we shall see. And it looks like it is Wharf House of Martok. Congratulations to you for the win. Very close. John Trek came out of nowhere. Almost took the lead.
Yeah.
Way to go.
Not too bad. We need some fireworks.
Nice.
Yeah, that one had lots of obstacles.
This was a good course. Real nice to see.
That's true.
I wonder if I can.
True.
This is Rusty Remnant. I kind of like this course. It just gave a little bit more flair.
Yeah.
I like that there's a shortcut because there is a track that seems to be a little bit shortcut if you can make that shortcut. Oh, Mr. Tony, sir, you didn't make it. Sorry.
Right. Well, good job, man.
Very good. Take a screenshot. Yeah, so on the Discord, !Discord, if you are able to, message me. If not, you can always message me through Twitch, but probably best to message me through the Discord as well. So awesome.
The giveaway PPs are always the classic standard ones, House of Martok. So
yeah, sorry,
you will get the
$20 one.
Yeah.
And let me know which month you would like as well. So I think we can do either this month or next month on the form. And we'll get that out right away. All right. Let's shut this down. Oh, thank you for the bits, Chronox.
No
Do
worries.
appreciate it. You lost a second, Martok one. Yeah, there is some deaths that happen on the track as well. Well, thank you
Yeah,
for
what can you do?
yeah. Thank you so much for playing, and thank you, Chronox, for the donation of another battle pass. So
Of course,
hopefully in the
anytime.
future we'll be able to when we do Arcfall. I'm not sure if we can do it during Arcfall, but it might be soon after as the new month goes off that we'll be able to give additional battle
Uh,
passes. So.
I was thinking about doing exactly that next month. I don't know. With the Aqua breakfast, it would kind of be a good fit.
Yeah, that's true.
And now that Ultra has signed his NDA, and we have him finally on board, we could do that together, kinda.
Yeah,
might be fun.
Absolutely.
Yeah. No, that sounds good. I'm messaging Broken Wolf. All right. Here we go. All right. What else do we need to do in the game? So we have the Chronicle of the Ascendants. Do we have more 11 days of Cisco? Here we go. So this one is what's Quark's primary business on DS9? Running a bar, weapons dealing, medical research, or ship repairs. Technically, all of those, right?
Technically.
I think the official one is the bar, though.
Yeah. Spoilers.
Yeah,
Spoilers.
it is. It is.
Oh no!
And then Divided Fronts. This one is Heroic SMS. So I've done a little bit FKR, Mirror Universe, and then the bonus, of course, is Dauntless, Vengeance, or the G7 FKR.
You have been slacking.
Yeah. This. How many people have G7 FKR ships on commons? You don't track that, do you?
A few?
Not many. There's a couple.
Not
though.
me, but yeah, you get 2 times the points if you have a G7 ship, FKR ship.
You don't even have the vengeance. Or do you?
I don't have the vengeance yet. I am. Let me see how many shards I have.
Oh, I am not there yet.
Sorry, someone's getting nice.
Eventually, I will see vengeance blueprints.
Yeah, Lord is Karen. Different problems. First world problems.
First world
I
problem.
know.
Yeah, I'm only at 205 shards, so
Only.
it's gonna be wild.
How many? Yeah.
I'm actually not pushing for it. That's all. So if I get shards, I get shards. If not, I'm not
Chef, that's
too worried.
That's 205 more than I have.
In due time. Let's get level 68 first before thinking about vengeance.
It won't be too long.
It will be way cheaper for you.
Probably.
I certainly hope so.
Eventually, in a few months, it'll get cheaper.
Yeah, should be.
Okay, outpost events. There is a SMS to do and an SLB. So I'll do some of those. And then, yeah, the vengeance is mine one. So we'll see. We'll kind of spend a little bit and we'll kind of see how that goes.
Right.
So, yeah. Any final thoughts from anyone? I know CDB is gone, MJ Hats is gone, but Quazel, anything for this weekend or for today?
I'm done.
No, the day is actually quite finished for me. I would say so for Quasel as well.
Done.
Both have half an hour into Saturday, and then it will be Sunday already. So After this, it will be my bedtime.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
That's
me,
right.
me too. Me too. Despite people telling me I don't sleep, I do.
Yeah, well,
It's just
you
time zone
you
wise, it works out.
you seem to jump on streams that are almost physically impossible to attend due to our time zone, and yet there you are. So I wonder what your drink is that you're having and keeping that energy up.
Yeah, I don't know either.
Yes, Aardvark,
No,
it
it's
almost makes sense.
no. It would be great if that would be true, but I do need my sleep. But if I'm going to sleep now and I don't know, 7 hours ish, and then in the morning, and then maybe some breakfast or not, or working from home, it's easy because Twitch is on the side, and if I have time or see something, I'll chime in. If not, working on stuff, it's different if you have a job where you can do that on the side and don't need to go into meetings or stuff, or
Absolutely agree.
I don't
I
know,
mean, it.
work on things. And my boss is very forgiving, being self-employed. um
That too, Pecan.
Well,
so
thank
so
you.
yeah.
No, thank you for staying up late, and thank you for joining CDB, Quasel, Chronox, MJ Hats. Can we raid into you?
Yeah, that's fun. That's
Okay, so
fun.
we'll start the raid. Thank you everyone for joining today. Make sure you
Thanks for
follow
having
all
us.
of our friends. No, thank you again. We will be on for maybe an hour tomorrow morning after Tibbs, which will be 8 a.m. my time. I'm not sure when it's your guys' time. It's a little bit earlier for all of you, but yeah, we're gonna go and raid in. But yeah, thanks for being here. I do appreciate it.
Thank
I
you for
think
having us, Chef. It's always a
no,
Exactly.
pleasure, my
Thank you
friend.
for having us. It was
no, this is
very
great. I
nice.
know I know we have some other STFC streamers on, but let's support MJ Hat as well. I think we have some of our bigs that came on, so we're gonna have to spread the love a little bit. But make sure you follow MJ Hat. Make sure you follow us. That's CDBTU, and then we'll raid in right now into the channel. I like the special effects, Quasel. Okay, we'll
Absolutely.
see. We'll see you real soon. Ahui ho.
Good
Thank you,
night, guys.
guys.
Good night.
I'm going to open up a stage. Thank you for the
Oh, another
raid.
stream will take over.
Yeah, yeah, you can if you'd like.
Maybe
That
for a
is
few.
okay. That is how it works, man. That you know. Plus, I try to like hang out and you know, there's a lot of good conversation. Are you in my Discord server? Q?
Maybe I'm in so many Discord servers, and then
Me
I'm getting
too.
lost, and it's like,
Oh,
and I'm
I know
thinking,
that feeling.
I can't even read them anyway. But then sometimes I try to going through them and seeing when we've been tagged or stuff like that. But it's
Now
Good, guys. Well, I will leave you to it. Thanks for
okay,
having me.
Chronox.
Uh,
Thank
talk to you later. I'm going to
be,
have my
yeah.
nap.
Tia, it was great talking to you. Oh, CDBU comes back late after the stream.
Hi, CDB, and
Hi guys.
also bye, CDB. Stream
bye,
just ended, and I'm also
bye,
Oh,
out.
I
So,
missed it.
Chronox.
Okay, no worries.
no worries. Have a good evening. Have a good weekend. We'll talk to you tomorrow.
Hey, be
Later,
good,
guys.
man.
Yeah.
Guys, thank you for the
I
follows.
mean,
Appreciate that. It's a couple of new ones, but no, we're still going over here. Um, I am going to open a stage in the Doobie Den. If anybody would like to come up, they're more than welcome to. Just try to behave yourself. Good night, Chronox.
I can't make any promises. That's tricky.
It's all good. It's all good.
Who won marbles? I didn't get to tune in. I was having problems with my Bluetooth in my car.
Believe it was Broken Wolf and Wharfhouse of Martok.
Oh, nice. That's good. Congratulations to you.
Thank you. Try again. Hey, what's going on, man?
Yeah, no, not too bad. Literally, just went and picked up Mrs. CDB from work. Her colleagues unfortunately done a neck in, so Mrs. CDB got dragged into work, helping out the family and all that because she works at her mum and dad's pub. So I obviously had to go and get her because she don't drive.
I am gonna come out of stream together though. I was gonna open up the Discord stage. I've already got Pal on with me, I think. Yeah.
Oh, no worries.
So-
I didn't realize the stream was all coming to an end. So
You're good. I mean, we're still live
I'll-
over here. Just
MJ's staying on. Sorry, I apologize.
yeah. You're good, bro.
I'm switching over.
Is that in your Discord, MJ? Sorry.
Yes.
No worries.
I am gonna back out of this though. If I don't, it'll
No
double
problem.
up. Thank you, CDB. Yeah, that's kind of what we've been doing. Bye, Chef. Thank you for having us.
Thank you. We'll catch you later.
You're welcome to hop in anytime.
I appreciate that. I'm gonna take a few phone calls. Work is calling.
All right, man.
So, I'll catch you later.
Be good. Okay. That stream together closed out. Sorry about that. So I don't know, man. The conversation still kind of wraps around Esri. Is she worth it? Like, I heard a lot of good things there, Q. You said a lot of good stuff. Like, there's a lot of information out there, and I struggle to wrap my head around it all the time. So, let me make sure everything can be heard, and I'll turn the sound requests on too. Discord is not coming through. Okay, just a second. Okay. I get it. Yeah. All right, that works. Now you're on stream. Sorry. Thought I had that fixed.
Fine.
Wow.
Hey, it is what it is.
Professional streamer.
Yeah, awful. I know. I'm sorry. But no, we did hear a lot right there, and I think it's really good that what you guys are able to do nowadays, being able to give out those battle passes, Q, I think is an amazing thing on its own. So, seriously.
Yep.
There is a lot of debate about the $400 still. It's one of the reasons I didn't stream yesterday, as I was really heated over it, and I shouldn't be. It's not even within my grasp. You know what I mean?
Yep.
But it is one of those things that eventually it will be. And I don't know. I get why they did it. I understand the concept as to why, but I don't think it's worth $400. I think $2 would have been acceptable. That's just me.
Yeah.
It's a hard time around Christmas as well, with families and kids and other stuff. So people are putting money into other things around this time of year. So I think there's that factor there as well.
Yeah, it really is. Here, do something with that. It really is just the worst time for it.
And I personally think that them doing that is a red flag, because they do that now. Who says they're not going to do it for, say, the next specialty ship they release?
I think they know that it can't be a constant thing. I do. I don't think they're going to raise everything to $200 just because they did this to $4. You know what I mean?
It wouldn't surprise me,
We
though.
don't know. We're just making assumptions. We can just wait and see and give feedback. It's the 8th fleet commander slot. So, yeah, you could argue it's just another one in the end. I don't know. I hope over time they will change it, maybe, or we will get better sourcing. Because if it comes to Plunder, it's the first time and the first month or the second. So maybe in January, February, other sources come, or it gets easier, or we get more starts. Look at Mirror Universe and other things. It's like maybe we have gotten too used to it to get things too quick. I don't know. Just kidding.
I think
just
Quazel's point there is actually really good because it's the same for building slots and research slots. They get more expensive as you go along. I didn't actually realize, Quazel, that it's the 8th slot, so that does take a factor into it. That it's like you've done every other
Yeah.
fleet commander slot, so that kind of is an interesting idea as well.
And how many of them can a free-to-play player get?
Yeah.
Well,
I mean,
I-
free to play fleet commander slots. I mean,
Five
you
in
get
total free to
from
play.
Yeah.
yeah, but the fifth one is kind of Syndicate Ops 65 and another one, a million Plunder. But yeah,
Yeah.
You're not
Technically,
wrong.
there's 6
I wasn't.
that are
I wasn't
free to play.
counting. I wasn't counting the plunder when I said 5. I do think that there is already a lot, and that's what a lot of people's reaction to this has been, is either A, I need it extremely badly just to seat Cisco, or B,
Yeah.
I already have 5, 6, 7. So
yeah,
that just is what it is.
yeah. I mean, the thing is, how many fleet commanders do people have that don't have enough slots?
Me.
I think the
So
only
Cisco,
go ahead.
JP's asked if you can turn up the Discord, MJ. And
Sure.
He's also asking to come up on stage as well.
100%.
Sorry to interrupt.
100%. You very much can. Anybody can. I think I gave you stage
number one.
mod. Maybe I did. Maybe I did.
anyway,
How are you,
I'll
Will?
be heading out because it's getting late. And
right.
it's
Plus
been
an
very
hour for you, Quazel.
yeah, it's been late yesterday too, and I should finish a little bit of things I need to do for my sheet, because I want
Always
to
working on
push up
sheet.
and yeah, well, if things are fresh and new, you kind of want them to get into a state where you're happy about it, and maybe you can call it a release and not a beta anymore. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's really
So
good. When the ideas are fresh in your mind, you just want to get it down on paper, don't you, per se, so you don't lose an idea.
yeah. Well, anyway, have fun. I now have your Discord in my list too. If I'll ever find it again.
It is man, I think it's the easiest to remember, but maybe that's just me, because branding's a thing.
Yeah, yeah. It's kind of special. That I'll give you that.
But all right, thank you for
Bye-bye.
coming on, Q. I appreciate you. Have a good one. No, I find a lot of value in everything that got said today. I think that I understand the reasoning now as to why they did what they did, and I think that's the most important part. It wasn't something that I had a knee-jerk reaction to seeing a $400 price tag, I think is the way to say it.
Yeah,
Well,
I think that's a fair comment, and like you say, that's the nice thing about us content creators collaborating and actually opening up a forum, giving different ideas, expressing different reasonings behind it, and then there's a bit more of a consensus. Then you can kind of understand Scopely's mindset rather than oh, it's $400.
What was
The
said
way
earlier.
I see it, the way I see it is that it's like a fast pay to get. So a lot of people say 90% of everyone is gonna grind it out. But there are those who want it now. So of course Scopely as a business does need to put a price tag on that. Which I think is fair enough.
Supply and demand. I mean, it is literally supply and demand.
Yeah.
So I get it too. I get it too. I couldn't see myself paying that, but I know there are people that have, and I know there are people that will, and that's okay. That's not such a bad thing. The Again, I am firm in the belief that I think it's too high, and I'm going to say again, I think 200 would have been acceptable. Not okay, but acceptable. But to see a 400% price increase is beyond me. But that's my opinion, and I realize that not everybody is of the same mindset. You know what I mean?
I think Quazel's point earlier in the call was that in some cases you won't need 8 fleet commanders seated at all times. So I know it's a little bit harder where you can actually have to de-seat someone and put in the ones that you need to do a certain activity. So there's that approach to it as well. So I think, as JP says, over time, more of us will be able to get that additional seat. But if you want it on day one, there's just a cost involved at the minute.
There is an aspect of it that does scream to me. It's the end of the year, and sales. I've heard that a time or two. That is something else that was floating around, and I don't know that I agree with that. It probably does play a factor, but it's more along the lines of they are a business. They do have things that they have to meet. So if that was true, we'd never hear about it, and that's okay too. So
I like what Broken Wolf just said in chat. He said it's a convenience, not a need. That's probably a really good way of summing it up.
yeah, that's probably it. And if it is a convenience like that, then obviously they can charge more. So I don't know.
I compare it to cooking versus takeout.
Yeah.
You can put in the effort and cook, or you can just be lazy and spend money and get takeout.
Yeah. I kind of have to agree with that. It's a good analogy, JP. I don't know.
How are you doing on your account this weekend, MJ?
So far I'm in the lead on Coda. I'll probably lose that lead tomorrow. I still expect to finish second or fourth.
That's amazing.
Yeah, I'll unlock Esri. I don't know that I won't have the plunder to tear her up anyway because I'm using it for premium mirror dust and Cisco. Because that is another problem. Long grind. That is another problem. I don't know that there's enough way to get plunder yet.
Are you able to do the 56s? Because I can't do the 56s, so I can't.
I'm doing 63s.
Okay.
So am I.
Oh, nice.
I have one loot crude for the regular 63s, and then
just got a raid from Le Rooster.
Le Rooster, thank you for the raid, my friend. Welcome in. How was your stream? Hope all went well. I was there for a minute earlier. Sorry, pal. Go ahead.
No, you're good. So, I do 63s for the regulars and then 60s for the elites. And I just have one of my ship's loot crude.
Nice. Yeah, so I'm still I'm still struggling with the 53s at the minute. So I'm obviously working really hard on artifacts, and obviously, as MJ said, putting a lot of resources into ship upgrades. But I'm just not quite there yet.
That really is what you're
I
gonna
can
have to do.
help that.
Yeah. There's what tiers are your? Where are you at right now as far as your tiers, CDB? Because I know you don't have the
So
uncommon yet. You're 62, right?
yeah, I'm 62. So yeah, I've got a the Deridex, which is tier. I'm just repairing it now because it was in an outpost. Tier 7, so it's currently sitting at 1.7 billion, and then I have an Enterprise D, which is tier 6, that's currently 1.6 billion.
What nodes are you going up against?
The Borg ones we said to go to.
Okay.
Yeah, those
Oh
are
yeah,
the
you ain't got
ones you
system
should
yet.
be. Here, I need to turn
And
you
you've
up
got-
a little bit.
You got JoJo, haven't you?
Yep. So I have Giorgio. The crews I used on the last one was Gowron, William T. Riker, and Lorca on one ship, and I used 5 Gorkon and Khan. So they were 2 crews that I was using last run.
With the Max Roddy and the tier 6 Negvar, I have been able to do the 63s, and I can put my crew on screen. It was something Zero had sent to me. I've got both of them stored as presets at the bottom. So this
I've done the same. I'll be honest, because it's a lot to remember, and it's just easier to switch them.
And it messes up every one of my ships too, because I did. This one I've got here, this is for the battleship, and then I've got Gorkon up here for the interceptor. So decent little runs. I think I changed Dane out. I don't know why he's there. He shouldn't be there, but
Okay. Okay, so you're using Gorkon in the captaincy, and you've got Kang on the side.
Yeah, for the shot delay.
And what are your ship's powers, just out of interest, MJ, compared to mine?
Well, okay, that's true. My Roddy is maxed, so it's at 3.7.
There you go. So yeah, like minus just over the 1.5 billion smidge. So that thing is twice as powerful and a little bit more.
You know, I
Don't
did
ask
not
about
realize
my power.
that. I did not realize that. What tier is your
That's
Roddy?
awesome. I don't have a Roddy. I've got an Enterprise D and a Deridex. So the Deridex is 1.7 billion. The Enterprise D is 1.6 billion. Your one's 3.6 billion. So your Retiran is more powerful than both of them together.
I've almost, where I jumped up to G6 earlier, I've almost got both the DD and the Enterprise tiers 10 and 9. But again, I've been dumping mats. I have been dumping mats like crazy. So that's a lot of that. So
Bacon Fish has actually just said in chat, I still can only complete I still can't complete a 53 outpost doing some dishes. Oh, that's nice.
yeah.
So yeah, that's the same thing I'm feeling as Bacon Fish, is that event. Obviously, I'm a 62. I was 61 at the time when that event came out, and I can't complete the 53s at the minute. Never mind the 56s. So yeah, it kind of sucks. But you know, onwards and upwards, working on crewing, and as you said, putting a lot into the ships at the minute.
That really is a lot of it. If you want to kind of take off and succeed with the ships, and I know it's a lot of epic materials. That's what makes it difficult. But if you can recycle any of your G4s, man, it's time to,
That's good advice. Yeah, it's like say goodbye to some of the older ships and get some resources back.
100%. That's where a lot of it comes from.
I think that's fair because I'm a bit simper metal as a player. I don't like letting go of these things that were a large part of the game when in the earlier ops levels. So I think it's probably going to come down to letting a few of them go and getting some more mats and some more resources. And
I have a question then, since this is where we're at. Last time we were on stream, we went around and we were asking everybody what was their favorite thing in 2025 as an arc, like as a mechanic. What's your favorite thing in the game for the year?
It's a good question.
Outposts.
Oh, JP's straight in there.
Yep.
That surprises me, but okay, that's fair.
You've got to remember he's a G7 player. He's a G7 player.
That's true.
Oh, my favorite part is G6 freebooters. Oh, wait, never mind.
Yeah. You said that last week too, pal.
I know.
But no, seriously,
it's still
CDB,
funny.
What's if you had to think about one thing this year, all the way back to Year of Hell,
I'm trying to actually pinpoint something that was significant this year. I'm trying to think of something that, because how I like it. It's the big quality life improvements that normally is what I will pick on. So I'm just trying to think through the year, what did we get that has massively... Sliders is a good one, JP. I do agree with that. Dr. Iron Chef and 100 bits.
Thank you for the biddies, Dr. Iron Chef. Thank you. You didn't have to do that, man.
Yeah, so I do agree with JP. That's a good one. But yeah, that's generally my big wins is, something where something is a bit time consuming or there's something a bit annoying, and then they come up with a new improvement, and the quality of life factor really, we all go, oh, I'm so glad that's now in the game. It's things like that. That's what normally makes me happy.
I will tell you some of the answers we got last week were Wrath of Khan, Bulk Refine. There was another one. Pal, help me out here. What was some of the good ones?
Anything that's at least 6 months old at this point.
I will say, to build on what you just said there, the Wrath of Khan faction, I love. I absolutely love it. I really like the officer polls on Wrath of Khan faction. It's something I say in my streams on a regular basis, to be fair. Some of the officers that were in some of those boxes were an absolute pain to unlock or tier up in the past, and now some of these officers like BLT maxed, Kim maxed, Neelex maxed, Suda maxed. I'm now working on the epics, so I really do like that faction store. Whereas expanding on that, it's like things like the PDP officers, those were always really hard to source, and now you open those like common, uncommon, rare, epic boxes, and it's good. And then we've got what's the sorry, I can see you're dancing. I can't hear that. We'll get muted.
I'm sorry.
No, you're right. You're fine. Right? Maybe smart. Some of the what's it called? Forbidden Tech, chaos tech and stuff like that. Good sourcing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
if only
you're,
we had everything for chaos tech.
Lost In gets a big kick out of CDB. I gotta tell you, Lost In gets a real big kick when he comes on and he starts hitting the redeems, and
Oh,
then
God.
and then I start dancing and stuff, and nobody on the stage ever notices. I want to point out, you noticed, bro. Thank you for that.
I just
Well-
thought you were having an epileptic fit.
The advantage I have, MJ, as you know, is I've got 6 screens. So I've got your stream on one screen, I've got Discord on another stream, I've got the game on another stream. I did have Dr. Winechef on another screen, but now that's just you. So I've got 2 of you in the office right now.
He's a big
Well,
fan.
yeah,
He needs to see you
that
twice.
would make it noticeable.
Yeah.
No, it's Pedro, man. It's Pedro. No, you're right though. Wrathacon, it is one of the better things this year. The other thing is what are you really hoping to see, without giving away too much? Because I know you have to be careful. What kind of things are you looking for that you might, want to see in the coming year?
That one's easy, and I can say it because it was in the 7th anniversary video. So,
Okay.
Anybody that knows me, anyone who knows everything I'm about, Star Trek First Contact. Can't wait.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to be going full throttle on that when that one comes.
Wait, we'll potentially have a Zephyrin Cochrane officer? Like, come on.
Maybe. Who knows?
That seems like a no-brainer.
Yeah, I didn't even
Give me
think
the Borg
about
sphere.
that.
Give me the Borg sphere.
Oh,
Sorry.
yes.
Yeah.
Hey, that's not a bad
JP
idea.
has been saying that for a while. He's been saying, can we have some other geometric shaped Borg ships, please?
As much as I would like that, the cube doesn't even work half the time when it comes to the impulse problem, as is. You want them to create more shapes?
Yeah,
More
diamonds,
shapes.
probes. We've sort of got a probe. It's not like a flat cylinder. It looks different. But yeah, like that. And then you've got that cool one that Beverly blew up in the sun. We haven't got one of those yet. And then you got your tactical cube and your diamond. JP wants a diamond. I know that.
I do.
A diamond would be
But I know
cool.
they won't bring it out before they bring out a sphere. So bring on the sphere. Bring on the sphere.
That's
Tibbs
good
is
logic.
reminding me to look at FTSC Pro. Am I going to be really upset, Tibbs? Am I going to be upset?
Possibly.
Is this going to ruin my day, or am I going to have to mute myself for 5 minutes while I swear?
Well, now Tibbs did say that earlier when we were in Chef's stream. Just saying.
I didn't have time for that. Let me have a look. This is going to hurt, isn't it?
Oh goodness, and it's not even all the way updated. He said.
Oh no.
Why would you do this to me, Tibbs? I already have Minnie constantly reminding me.
Oh, did you get passed up by Tibbs now?
That happened last week.
Oh, God.
I'm assuming it's in a big way now. I still haven't got the right web tab open. What is going on? 6 screens and I still can't have it. There, that's the one I want.
Now Tibbs
All
throwing
right,
up trash in the chat. Uh-oh.
I'm refreshing. I'm refreshing, Tibbs. I'm refreshing.
I
He
think
said
it
don't-
might be time to give your phone to Zeotrix.
Oh dear, he's gone past Jess. It's gone past Minnie. It's gone past Jess, and Net is in trouble too.
So he's on my heels?
Well, you're safe, MJ. You're at 943 million currently on
Watching you,
STFC.pro, and Tibbs is at 802 million. NetNiv is at 807 million, so Net is in trouble.
Don't do that. Don't do
There's
that.
there's literally 5 million between Net and Tibbs' EU account. So yeah, I think if Tibbs is going on at the rate he's going,
No,
Yeah,
no.
Nets is next victim.
Oh, Tibbs, listen, stay right there. Don't take a break. You know, just stretch your arms a little bit. Just walk away, man. Just walk away. Listen, I've got to say, man, I've made a lot of progress. If I'm tooting my own horn a little bit, I'm very proud of the year that of 2025 as a whole for me. So,
We just got an update. Tibbs says, yeah, if the site updates again, it will go up to 858 million. So if that is taken into context, Net's
no.
done, and he's only about 90 million from you, MJ.
Yeah. See, I knew it was coming.
And this is his baby account. This isn't his main account. This is his baby account.
Bro.
That ain't no baby.
That ain't no baby. Just what Pal said. That ain't no baby account. It's middle child. Oh Lord.
Middle child.
Aren't middle child supposed to be forgotten about?
Oh, apparently not.
This means Tibbs has got a even smaller account. Wow.
Yeah, I think he's got a third. Yeah.
I don't know how they do it. It's like Minnie's like goes on about how she's got like 5 accounts. It's just like, how do you have time to do anything? I struggle with 1 account, a stream channel, and real life, and working 40 hours plus a week.
Now you see, in that department, I'm very lucky. I only work about 30, so.
Oh, nice one.
It's pretty good, but man, I get it. I don't see how people do it either. I barely have time to focus on my one. You know.
I see how Rev does it, because that's his entire thing.
Sure.
Yeah, that's different. I mean, that's like full time streaming. That wouldn't pay my bills.
Yeah, me neither, dude. Me neither. I don't. I know YouTube has to bring in a lot of revenue for Rev, and thank goodness for that, because he deserves every penny of it. Just saying.
Oh, he does. I just don't know how he can support his family with that. Well, I guess we're all very supportive, but
Twitch is very supplemental. People donate. There's a lot. There's a lot. Not to get delved too deep into finances, because nobody wants to do that.
Oh no.
Yeah, don't go down that rabbit hole.
The whole thing is, right, like, there's a lot of very good people in the community, and CDB, again, I still have to say thank you, because I 100% believe you are the reason I made Next Gen. So.
Oh, thank you, mate. And you know, I love that. You know, FTO has been a really good way of like embracing upcoming STFC content creators, and I think JP will agree with this because he's actually here. It's lovely to see that we've found a way of using the game which the players like, and we can support other members of the content creation world, I'm really, really happy about that. And that all came naturally. You know, at the beginning, we were just you could find an officer and you got a sub to my channel, and it just grew. We've had lots of really positive ideas from the community, and I'm really glad how that's churned its way to the way it is now.
And look how
wholeheartedly.
Let me ask you this. Let me ask you this. Okay. How often do you go, all right, I have 120 seconds to leave open FTO for you guys to get your queue in, and then we're stopping it, we're done every stream, right?
It has gone that way, very much so. And it's lovely to see it. So it makes me feel so humble about how everybody wants to play the game. I think we're getting close to 20,000 goes now, and we've only opened that up on the 18th of Jan last year. So we're coming up to a year of FTO, and the community as a whole has done over 20,000 goes on that. But as you say, you know, we've been able to support a content creator each month. And, you know, it's a really nice way of giving back to the community. So, you know, obviously, you know, what we get given to the channel is great, and it allows us to make things better. So, you know, a lot of what the channel makes goes into equipment for the channel. So, you know, you've seen from things like Blackpool, we bought new cameras, we bought new green screens, we bought capture cards. Every MJ, you probably know this yourself. You obviously the shopping list that comes when you become a content creator and start adding more and more. Oh, Quazel's got his hand up, MJ, in Discord.
Oh, okay. Anybody, any one of you guys can. I think I gave you all stage perms.
I really appreciate that. I really appreciate that, and you know, I obviously I'm very thankful to the community for how supportive they've been to our channel, so that we can do things like that. Because you know, it's lovely I can do it, but without the support of the community, we wouldn't be able to do that. So yeah, big shout out to the community as well.
100%. What's up, Q?
No, just joining in because I'm just working on the sheet, and I was thinking, yeah, that's a topic which is important because you know everybody supporting each other is part of the thing. I mean, of course, Rev needs to make his money, and he's the only. And I think Major Samo does part of a living too from it, but it's hard.
Yeah, it's not a lot. Like I know people think it's a big whopping, but it's not. It's really not. So.
Oh no, it's not.
But it again, I know that that's different for everybody, but it's still it's impressive what the man has done. Was the point I was getting at.
I think you're very right there. That you know, to get to that level of success, it's something that us other content creators go, well, you know, this is something you could, you know, potentially do if you really want to take it to the next level. I don't think I'll ever get to that point personally with my personal circumstances, with all the other things I've got going on in my life. But, you know, kudos to Rev. He's an amazing content creator, and he has this natural ability to bring the good out of people and, you know, make everybody laugh. And, you know, it's lovely that everyone gets behind him and supports him.
Yeah, I mean, making mindful streaming, I didn't look into it because that's not my thing, you know, because then you need to have your full-time schedule and don't waste time on pointless discussions or stuff like that, maybe, and need to entertain people and all that stuff. I mean, and you need way more followers, and I think the game itself hasn't that many players following, so it's kind of too niche, most likely, to really make a bigger living out of it. Even Rev needs to do his War Thunder stuff, and he has built the audience 7 years now. So don't forget that it takes time to build it up.
I think that's a really good point there, Quasar. You know, like I will only be 2 years next month, so yeah, I'm a million miles away from that. 7 years, wow.
Yeah, but as
I mean,
BB can attest to, it takes time to build up your following and all that, but it is worth it because the amount of really good people we have that come to every stream is amazing.
I'm starting to get people that show up all the time. People that want to be here and hang out and just chill and come up and have a conversation. We do that once a week where we open the stage up, you know, and I wasn't planning on going too awful long, but you know, I wasn't done with my stuff, so I didn't want to end stream when Chef ended. So I just went ahead. We're still going to do that tomorrow, just so everybody knows. We're still going to be going live tomorrow night at 9.
Okay.
That's the whole thing, man. The community has really, they not only have they embraced CDB, Quazel, myself, Pal, Chef. I mean, the community really has built us up. Did you guys all go vote in the best community award thing?
Yeah,
I did.
I think I did.
Good deal. Good deal.
I mean, you can share the link, I think, or is it over?
It's over.
I don't. Is it
Okay.
over? I didn't know. I didn't know.
I think it
I
is
mean-
because Hammy posted an official yesterday or the day before that we won.
Oh, well done.
Right.
That's amazing.
Oh, good to know. I mean, that's for sure. Despite all the stuff not going properly with Scopely sometimes, and despite all the anger people are throwing around and doing and whatnot, it's still something keeps them playing for one. I'm always surprised how much people complain and then still spend money. It's kind of mind blowing. So
Isn't it?
I get the feeling for some weird reason, Scopely still makes enough money in the way they do it. Because if they wouldn't, they would change their ways maybe. Um, and then about the taking time factor. I mean, for me, it kind of happened because I helped Jules, and I mean, it started all 3 years ago. So even for me, it took time to uh, kind of, I don't know, get my footing, or I never planned anything like that to happen. I think that's most likely the reason why it's kind of working now, because it just happened on the way, making friends, making contacts, doing good work, and then you start to recognize it, how you help or what you can do. And I mean, not many knew that have been doing that for 3 years, right beside Jules, and that some of the arcs last year, uh, the bigger part of the sheet was done by me because Jules was very busy with kids and stuff, you know. So it's kind of coming all together, and then at the same time launching the content creator program, which is I think huge for all those doing stuff around Star Trek Fleet Command to get the support from Scopely, maybe a little bit, to be able to hand out a little gift to the community, because everybody gets their battle pass, or 2 or 3 depending on where you're landing and what you're doing for content wise. So
Right.
yeah, it's been fun, and we need education more than ever. I think that's my main goal while doing it, because I'm seeing people struggling, and I kind of try to explain how it works and why it works, and then give people a chance to maybe discover themselves other ideas behind it, and not just saying, yeah, use that crew, because with the next feature you're lost using the same crew.
I mean, that's
Yeah,
true.
I like to build on what Quasel just said there. Exactly that. I think we all know that the amount of content that's coming into this game every single month, how complex some of the new
And
challenges
of
that are
course,
coming into
sorry
the
to
game.
interrupt you, and of course we are in ads. I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah, we would,
Yep.
wouldn't we?
That
all that
happens.
nice words gone to
No, it's
Oh,
still
no.
there. It's still there. We have several subs. We
yeah,
have several Twitch Turbo users. We have all the primes. Like
yeah.
there's people there. I promise.
You know,
It's an
they
evolve.
got me. I I have now a Twitch turbo because too many content creators to give a sub to all of them,
Me
and
too.
I find that okay.
We've had to do the same, Quasel, because I had a chat with Mrs. CDB and she just said, "How many people you sub to at the minute?" I was just like, and then I just started scrolling and scrolling and scrolling, and I was like, "Oh, okay."
No.
So,
No reason
yeah,
not to. No reason not to.
when I got past 15, 16 on the count, Mrs. CDB was not impressed.
Yeah, I mean,
Just
it's even if it's only a few bucks, it adds up, and then you pay for the game and this and that. And I don't blame people for not
yeah.
wanting to do that. And that's the reason why it's tricky to get enough income from streaming, because you need to find those people that can spend that amount of money and donate to your things and stuff. I mean, for me, I'm lucky. I don't need it. I'm making my living without it, so I'm just having fun. And it's the reason why, one of the reasons why I still don't stream on my own, because why take away from others if I just can take over the stream and they have a benefit from it?
I mean, that's true. That's true. Which, of course, Q, you're welcome on almost everybody's stream all the time. So you have kind of took over Twitch. It's true.
But he
Everywhere.
is a kind of like an oracle, so he's obviously very much required.
1000%. 1000%.
Yeah. I mean, if you spend time on a game, and I've been playing for 4 years now, 5 years, I think,
Yeah.
and if you try to understand the game, like, because that's the way I play. If I play a game and I don't know why I started again playing, but it happened. And I mean, I know I don't know why, but I know I was kind of pissed about my best friend. I didn't even know what she did, and it was forgotten a day later. But scrolling and just starting a game, and yeah, the rest is history. And that game leads to another game, and that's been Star Trek Fleet Command, and way too much money spent on a lot of fun, so was worth it. And yeah, it's it's hilarious if you think about it, how things sometimes happen in life, like
True.
taking a small step, and now it kind of, I don't know how it happened, honestly. It was like I enjoyed helping Jules and getting a little bit of recognition on the side. Sure, is fine. We all liked it. I'm kidding no one. So, but then with Ultra on the Arcfall breakfast, it kind of, yeah, that's fun. Oh, let's do more of that.
Mhm.
Here we are.
Well, it's because it is fun. It is like I'm right there with you. I make my living at my job. I come on Twitch because it's fun. I enjoy hanging out and talking to people. That's the whole thing, right? Like there's a line that you cross where you either do this as an income like Rev, or you do this for fun like myself. That like it's one of the two.
Yeah.
So
I think that's a really good point, MJ, because it was very similar for me. Day one player for the game. So obviously, I've already said I've got a job. So the household income is obviously covered by my job, and then obviously Mrs. CDB doing her bit as well.
mhm.
So I was putting at least 2 or 3 hours into this game most of the time, every day, anyway. So that was the early part of the game, and then I started watching Rev, and then I started watching DJs, and then I just kept watching and watching and watching. And I think it was Rev that said about Twitch, because I was watching on YouTube, I wasn't watching on Twitch.
Mhm.
And then I started watching on Twitch, and then that kind of built into that. And then I just started getting into my head. I was like, I've got all this computer equipment. I'm an IT guy. I love building things. I love playing with things. I could try this. I don't know whether I'm going to be successful in it. I don't know whether anyone's going to be even bothered listening to me. But let's give it a go, because I'm a major Star Trek geek, and like yourself, this is my fun. This is what I do to unwind, get away from the work stresses, get away from some of the family stresses. We all know what those are. I'm not going to go into that rabbit hole. And sit in that nice little Star Trek universe that we all love, and I can be myself. I can hang around with people that love the same thing, and it's all positive vibes. And JP knows that on my stream, no negativity. We want to stay positive.
Nope.
This is the fun space. Fun space. I have too much negativity in the real world, and I love that. And I'll be honest, and JP will remember this because JP came in right at the early days. I was getting 2 or 3 viewers for about 4 to 5 months. So my average stream was about 2 people on stream. And that was about the same for about 5 months. And then a certain Dr. Iron Chef came along and said, "Oh, I'm putting this team together of content creators. You've been streaming for a while now. Would you like to get involved?" And I just said, "Oh, that sounds interesting." And then we obviously got accepted onto Next Gen Season 1. And the support that I got from the wider community once we went into Next Gen, and it was blooming typical, because me and JP had only just got to the affiliate stage on Twitch, because everybody knows it's getting that average of 3, which is the nightmare bit. The rest of it we did in, I think, the first month, but that average of 3 for
Yeah, that's
us
the hard
on the
part.
channel was really, really hard. So I came into Next Gen as affiliate, and then watched other members of Next Gen start channels within 3 weeks and become affiliate within 3 weeks, and seeing the power of the community And I was like, this took me 6 months. It's just like, how have they done it in 3 weeks? But obviously very happy for the other content creators.
To respond to that, CDB, the most recent person I can think of, 10-man trek, 3 days, 3 streams, I think.
You're kidding me.
No,
Wow.
I'm not.
I
That
think-
is the power of this community.
I think Iron
I mean-
Fister and Lost Inn were like that crazy as well.
That's amazing.
That's where we're
So-
at now. But again,
Yeah.
it's off the hard work that myself and others, because again, I rode this wave too. I was already affiliated, but I rode this wave in too. My friends, you guys did most of the hard work. You have established the community, and there are other people, myself included, that are coming in, and we are building on top of that. That's the
I
foundation.
like what Tibbs has put in chat. The Godfather, Dr. Orange. That's true, very true, Tibbs. I am very humble and thankful for Dr. Orange.
Myself and Jason V-Neck, we both refer to Dr. Iron Chef as our admiral. So that's a thing. That's a real nickname that's went around.
Admiral Giant Chef?
Yeah.
Or giant admiral chef.
That's an interesting
works
thing.
too.
Bob said 25 followers. When I did it, it was 50 followers, so they've made that easier.
Yeah,
Yes.
they made it easier. I've heard that today that they made it way easier for the first steps. Maybe because people have hard time or a lot of new people. I don't know.
Well, let's be honest
So-
too. When Twitch really got super big, it was during COVID time. So yeah, it's understandable that now the rules have changed. So
Yeah. So when I was affiliate, you had to get to 50 followers, so they've halved that.
that's.
So
I mean, it's been a while. I did it a long
I
time
have no
ago.
idea what's required, but I think that I might already meet the follower requirement.
You do,
Not which-
no doubt. No doubt.
Nice one.
I don't even know where to look for it. See, that's the thing. I didn't even look at Twitch that much. Just the stream together
that
stuff
reminds
because
me.
it's the easiest way.
Your profile page
Thanks
on
for
Twitch.
following me, Quasar.
Yeah, your profile page should be the place to see that, Q.
My profile page.
I'm pretty sure I follow you.
I will check.
Me, I got the email to prove it.
Collaborations 11. Has to affiliate. Reach 25 followers.
Did you already get it? At least that achievement? Yeah, I'm following you. Had to check.
Yeah. I just tried to read the numbers because no, it does say 0 or 4, so I don't have the 25. But I think I saw more than that. I don't know.
I'm at 12.
I can give you the 40. There you go. I'll just take you to 40. Quasar.
There you go. You've
Fully.
hit
10 away.
40. and you've never streamed once. You have 40 followers. That's impressive, Q.
Well, I mean, being on some big streams kind of helps. I mean, I've been very fortunate that once the ball got rolling and people realized, oh, okay, that guy can speak and he maybe can not only speak but put a full sentence together that makes sense. You kind of get invited more and more, and or get the opportunity to speak. I mean, it's been mind blowing because I didn't expect that people listen for hours to people rambling like we do an ArcFall with Ultravetica. Just yeah, sure, there's content, but it's a lot of fluff around it because going on for hours, it kind of can't be serious all the time.
I think it all depends.
And,
It depends on whether you can have a decent debate about it, for one, because that's kind of that's an important factor, and then two, like the more places you appear, the more people that are going to recognize the name, and then they in your case in particular, Q, they see you in these stream togethers, right? Like you're saying, and okay, well, maybe Quazel's going to start streaming one day. Maybe I should just go ahead and follow him. Bacon Fish has 80 followers. Do you stream at all, Bacon? That's insane. That's insane. But that goes to the point of this community, and the same thing that we've been talking about for a few minutes. I cannot believe just how supportive and very open and communicative the community is. Maybe not so much other parts of it, without saying what I'm thinking, but I do see a lot of positive vibes, especially with you guys, CDP and JP. You guys always have positive vibes over there, and I know that's one of your like major rules. So
Yeah, it's like a core principle, and it's like we want it to be a fun, happy space, and we try and avoid negativity. And if the negativity comes in, then we try and shut it down very quickly, because this should be certainly from my channel, should be a fun place, help people unwind, enjoy a game that we all love. I get it. Not everybody can be positive all the time, but if you've got something negative to say, be constructive about it. That's my vibe.
Yeah,
The way I see it
totally
is
dig it.
positivity spreads faster than negativity.
here.
Yeah.
Give
But the
me
thing
just
is
a
that
second. Y'all go ahead. I'll be right back. I got to check on Littlefoot.
No, it's
okay.
funny.
The thing is, it's the drama sells sometimes, and that's why streamer do it. Kinda, I mean, getting people a little bit upset, or I don't know. It kind of sounds. We all know it from the media and stuff, and that's why it's happening. And it's so easy to say, "Oh, this is not good," and this is shit, instead of, "Okay, let's think about it. How can we make it better? Can we have a suggestion about it?" And that's why I'm liking to always bring data into it and annoy people with boring stuff. So, like, okay, but let's look at it. Yeah, my best example was like a few weeks back. Everybody was about, Scopper is gonna bring a new ship, and we're getting so many ships now, and it's all bad. And then if you look at it and count the ships we had since 2022, I think even 2021 maybe. Every year, if we ignored it, Vengeance, because Vengeance is kind of a special thing, we had 5 ships specialty every year. Sure, in the beginning they were easier to get, some of them, but in between it was worse, and now it's gotten better again. Like, we have those standardized about 100 days to get that ship. It's like, yeah, and
Because
and
that
and
that
5 year. Oh, yeah,
go ahead.
sorry.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
No, no. Mm.
That
five
100
year
days,
ago, it was normal. Yeah,
the 100 days, it didn't used to be the model, correct?
yeah.
Yeah, it was.
Back at
No,
the
it's
beginning,
it's it's been different. I mean, since I started playing in the beginning, it was kind of, we never knew kind of what will be the sourcing. Sometimes they told you, sometimes they didn't. Sometimes you have gotten half of it in a battle pass and the other half over time. So, like the cube, and it's, I think, don't know, 2 years or more since they kind of to tell us they won the sourcing. And it's been always about the 100 days for most of, not always, because Serene Squall, I'm not sure about it with all the changes, Flashpoint and stuff, and some others, but most of them, it's been down about 100 days.
Yeah, that's
in the
the.
very beginning, you could get it via a battle pass,
Mhm.
like when the Dark came out. But then it got very awkward, and it took a lot of time. So I like now it's at a standard of 100 days from day one sourcing to getting the ship, which I think is perfect and brilliant.
Yeah, I have to say I agree. I think that's honestly the best way moving forward. I mean, I know that's been the standard for a minute. If memory serves, either Voyager might have been. I don't remember. That one was a long grind. I remember that, but I don't remember which one the first
It
one
was
was.
longer if you went for Harry Kim.
Right.
Yeah.
Don't start that one, JP. We all know how I got upset about that. Somebody went for Harry Kim, and then everybody else could source Harry Kim at the end of the arc, and Voyager didn't come up.
To answer Baconfish in chat, yes, every morning I collect my mission key, sir. Every morning.
That's them reminding me, MJ, because I'm notoriously bad for remembering to do my mission key. Baconfish is looking out for me.
I see. Nah, I do that with my morning claims every day. That way the timers are synced up. It's just one of the first things I do, normally before I even open the game.
And that's the behavior you should have with that one, because then you'll never miss up.
I kind of stopped doing that. Can't be bothered to go into the web store. Like, no, I don't want to.
I know the
But
password.
McShism is waiting in. He's got his hand up, MJ.
Oh. Who? Oh, she is?
Okay. McShism.
McShizzle.
Oh.
I always say everybody's name.
Oh, good. No, I was just going to chime in, especially on the ship store thing. I was kind of surprised that PayPal didn't have to comment on that. But even before Voyager, because I think the Titan A was before that, and Defiant even earlier. Both of those had the 100 days. The other thing that I don't think was mentioned as much was even whether or not it had day one sourcing. And now that we've got both consistent timing and day one sourcing, like part of it also is like a lot of this is still it's just day after day of wait versus if we look at like Wrath of Khan, other than the Reliant, there was a lot of things where it was actually like if you do the loop, you actually make progress, like both with the loop and overall. Now, granted, we've seen things overcorrected since then.
Well, yeah, I get
That's a good point. I will add to that obviously with Shot by P90 also being a new player to the game, has only been playing it for about 7 weeks. Scopely are doing a really good job of giving the younger players some of the ships a lot earlier on with certain battle pass events. So there's a big shout out there to Scopely for the younger players to the game to fast track to the higher ops levels, because there is the sourcing now. If you're willing to do some of the extra missions, you can get some of those ships that we had to really grind to get free to play.
Yeah, that's true.
And I mean, if you look at it, like G4, like I know it's controversial that they've separated out the areas of the game, but entering into G4 by itself, off the top of my head, that's I think at least 5 loops, if not more.
It's several.
Yeah, well, because you've got Vindy, Mirror Universe, Gorn, Silent Hostiles. That's 4 already. Monavine, that's a 5th. And that's 5 just off the top of my head. Depending on where we want to count, like DTI and the Relativity, that's the 6th. And then at 45, that's Solo Wave. That's already up to 6.
Right.
I mean,
and your point there is exactly why I tell people it's a good thing that new loops are going into G5, because there's too many in G4 and too many in G3.
Yeah, I think my only issue with them, with the area being expanded is just moving forward, is that a lot of the movement up, there's not a lot to the core game. So much is in the content added with each new additional loop. And as someone that picks up the ships from in-game sourcing, like, I gotta be honest, like there's only some of the loops I'm only just starting to feel the pressure come off. Like Transigen, I now don't need to even mine the rare. I've finished out all the artifacts, and the few artifacts that are just sourced through Transigen or need Transigen to help speed up to get them finished out. It's at a point where now that my GS31 can easily handle the canisters, that canisters alone are sustaining that, and eventually the Squall will also help. And, you know, getting the Reliance far enough along that it's handling at least most of the splicers. And so some of the things like that, like just how much spin up time some of the stuff takes to just get it to where it's not this just aggravating thing to deal with each of those loops as the next loop comes on. And it's just that question of adding to the chore list, or if the game actually provides more where, like, if you engage with the stuff, you get more to actually do the fun parts and see the progression.
No, that's good shout. It makes sense. I don't know.
I'm assuming you want some more XPs kind of thing where you do one set of hostels and it completes like half a dozen things.
Well, G6 freebooters was a thing that has been talked about for months. It just, and it's not here yet. It doesn't mean it won't be eventually.
Yeah, I mean, at least for lower G6, there are still ways to get like your dailies done pretty quickly. Like, you know, if you have the range and power to punch up, you can punch up really well, and it takes longer to get the 10 hostile count done than it does to get the 50 hostile count done.
Yeah, that's where I'm at right now. I'm hitting 67s for my 64 ops range.
Yeah. And I mean, it's nice you can do that in non-hazard, and then you just pop over to the hazard with one of the ships to get it done. And it only takes a few minutes outside of the travel time. But like, there's still like those freebooters could be nice. And the thing that's sort of funny to me that I think is one of those things in hindsight, I have so many questions about like the things that are a little deeper on the Squall mining sweeps, because the Squall is best with the epic. Like when it's tiered up enough and the research is high enough, it can be good for the non-epics. But they made the sweeps off of the uncommon transigen mining, as I'm aware, is my understanding, and then because I haven't done that. And then not only that, but even though you're in transigen hazard, since it's not hazard mining of a material, you don't get the hazard mining bonus. So it's like one of those things of like, it misses so much and does so many weird things, but it gives a mining sweep. Like, it's this weird pro and con.
With the sweeps, I personally, I'm not there yet. I'm close. I went free to play with the Squall, and I've progressed the tree far enough to where I'm just before the sweeps. I think Officer Presets is the node just before it. I'm gonna pull it up and check, but it's I know this is controversial, okay, but Transigen as a loop itself, I was a fan of that. Not so much flashpoints, again, two separate things, but Transigen being the catch-up mechanic it brought my artifact gallery from being nearly zeroed out and me not having anything to I've maxed almost everything, and I sure have for my level. So
it helped a lot for me, but one of the things with I pushed on my relativity hard, especially like seeing the formation chest and how that would help the relativity and even give some BPs. And I just kept pushing that harder and harder, especially seeing the premium tokens that I could get out of it. And being able to do 20 pulls of the premium tokens at a time, that even though it's RNG, you're still getting pretty good pulls of the epics from that. So like Transigen helps, but Transigen is targeted helping, and Crenum formations are the like shotgun helping, and it helps pretty significantly.
I agree with that.
Yeah, I mean, and they're good from the loop. And I think the most frustrating part, because Transigen and Flashpoint get mashed together a lot, but like, there's some definite things that, hopefully with more time or more tweaking, Transigen could have been better, because it's a huge leap from G5 to G6. Like, being at the top of G5 in Transigen, yeah, there was no hazard resistance, but things like you could get it with your G5 episode last long enough to get a ridiculous amount of transition canisters for a well developed account. The mining, it was a pain, but that was like I only had the forge pretty low before going up, but your costs are so much lower. And then you get to G6, and yes, you get a Selkie, but the Selkie has such, like as with all G6, such horrible cargo space that you have to send it back to base so often. So like it was the G5 to G6. They're like there's so many things they try to reset that it makes this weird place. And like flashpoints, by the time we got to that last flashpoint, it was starting to have decent playability, but they must have already decided to get rid of it by then.
Yeah. Yeah, they had.
It's in the past.
Yeah.
Let's not dwell on the past. I mean,
Well, it's in the past, but
it's like
hopefully it comes back.
I don't know. I doubt any of Flashpoints
Yeah,
will ever come back. It
I don't
burns
think
them,
we'll see it again.
and yep,
Especially now
no way
that
to do that
Sarah's
again.
agent is permanently gone.
That's true too. That's true too. I don't know.
And it's good. It's good. People ask for them to how do I say, phase out and remove stuff. And sourcing has moved everywhere else, and that's a good thing.
Yeah. I mean, the whole thing I've got to go back to is, again, these are all valid points. These are all. I love a good discussion. I love a good debate, but I am getting to be about 3 hours in, so I am going to have to roll out in the next few minutes. Do you guys want to go around and give a final thought?
I mean, can do that. I mean, it's been so many topics, so kind of hard to wrap it up. I just say go have fun and ignore all the FOMO people are trying to tell you. Play your game, have fun with it, and don't be afraid to ask for help if you don't know. Okay, how does this work or that work? Or look at your favorite streamer and tell them, okay, can we talk about X, Y, Z, and then have fun with it, play around with it, and yeah. And spend money if you want to, and don't if you don't want to. That's your choice. Nobody can tell you to do it or not to do it. Like that's I think it's important.
Right.
Yeah, maybe that's it.
I think that's a very good point from Quasel there. That like we all play this game because we find it fun, and just keep that positive vibe going. Is exactly as Quasel said, and there shouldn't be a judgment whether you're a free-to-play player or whether you are a spender. And equal are required because obviously we need the numbers to keep the game going. And obviously it's great that we have free-to-play players and we have spenders, because if we didn't have the spenders, then we wouldn't have the game. Now, I agree that there's obviously the small-time spenders, and then obviously with the numbers of the small-time spenders, that adds up to a lot as well. But, I think that there is a place for everybody in the community, and I'm very thankful for everybody that is in the game, because without that we wouldn't have this game, and we wouldn't be getting new content every single month, and we wouldn't be in year 7 of the game.
That's a good one.
I think just like
sorry.
I was just gonna say that I play the game still after 7 years because of the community. The friends I've made.
That's a lot of it, isn't it, JP?
No, if I didn't play the game, then I wouldn't have found CDB on Twitch. I wouldn't have become his mod. I wouldn't be known anywhere as the #1 mod, would I? So, it's. I love that it's brought everyone together.
Well said, JP. Well said.
Yeah, that's very good. That's very good. Shiz, Pow, you guys got a final thought?
Those might be some fighting words to say that you're the #1 mod and Broken Wolf is potentially still around, but
Oh no, I am number one mod.
He's my number one, so I'm afraid I'm going to agree with that one. He's number one. He's been number one for these 2 years.
Just to put his name in the hat there, Buddha is my number one mod, so I'm sure he can relate. Just saying.
Well,
I thought you were his mod.
That's
since we're all choosing violence, like since the topic of like spend versus free to play, like not to say one path is right or wrong or anything, but I do think there are certain things that are sold that I think people that those getting purchased and sending the signal like for example to pick on the $400 fleet commander seat, where that's selling, even the whole thing aside, the selling at that price and people buying it at that price send a signal of keep pricing these higher and higher. Like it's similar to for G7 the primordial plasma or whatever it is, the stuff that from converted surges, where it's like they put in a mechanic and they're like, here's the way that we're going to source this, and then they start selling it, and it just, the amount of things that they can't get away from, okay, we're going to just provide a way to sell instead of gameplay. I think it sends a signal that only leads to gameplay getting worse and worse, and that I think is where I have the concern. It's not about people making the purchases or whatnot, but it's where it's a purchase that either isn't actually doing anything useful for the person making the purchase, or it sends a signal to sell something that is worse and worse for everybody in the game.
Well, I do think that's an unfortunate possibility.
I don't want to contradict there, but I think we said this earlier in the conversation. I think if you want to get it right now, then you're going to pay for it, and you're going to pay a little bit more.
The word
but
convenience,
if you're willing to,
around.
Convenience. That's it. Thank you. I think
there is that, but it's not even whether or not they're buying it. It's also that fact of what that does to changing the price point and some of the valuations of things. And it's not whether or not it should be purchasable or whether they go get it. It is that now saying, oh, a fleet commander seat is a $400 purchase. Where if you look at like prior fleet commander seats, to go back to them, I think that the purchase price for a pack for the fleet commander seat before this most recent one was $100 pack. Now this is saying it takes $400 pack to add up to getting to a fleet commander seat, that it isn't even like you can say, I'm going to do half this in plunder and I'm going to do like 2 packs for this, or I'm going to do 3 packs and do a quarter of it in plunder.
Again, it's the 8th fleet commander seat, and you're getting it day one. So you're paying a premium to be ahead when everybody else will be able to catch up within the next few months if you go to plunder it.
It is a double or triple premium, and saying in the next few months for a million things of plunder. And please tell me where in the next few months between getting to OCC 61 and getting that much plunder, it is more along the lines of a year worth of premiums, assuming that there's that level of value to it. So I mean, part of it is saying just what is the price point that we're saying that as a community that is reasonable.
At the end of the day,
at the current economy. Sorry, JP. Apologies. The current economy. Sorry. No, that was it. I was just saying at the current economy, yes, but that doesn't mean in a month or 2 months that will change.
At the end of the day, Scopely is a business. They can sell what they like, but you as a player and customer have the right to choose what you buy.
But here, the thing is, individually, we make a choice. If you look at ship sales as an example, and this is a point that I often bring up, if you look at the ship sales, one of the few ships that sold anything different was the Reliant. That because Star Trek II, the Wrath of Khan, is one of the top movies that sold bonanzas more
No,
than
it's not
others.
that huge. I mean, it sold more, but it's not 10 answers more than others. I mean,
Yeah,
come
but I
on.
mean, it was at least
Anyway,
significantly
shouldn't have this
better.
been the last few words, and then we had MJ had can go and
Yeah, you
Yeah,
do
you're
whatever
good.
he
Yeah,
needs
You're
to
good.
do.
we're kind of turning into a long thing.
Let me just say here, okay? I can see both sides of this argument. I personally think it's too expensive, but I do think it's worth more than $100 right now because it's early access, if you will, and it's not really,
Yeah.
but it is. That's what
And
makes it, so
like part of
crazy.
Premium.
what in the store has ever gone down in cost over the time that it's been in?
The timer
Not
on
in the
this thing
store,
is.
but source ever.
Go
But
ahead.
the sourcing has gotten easier. Who buys old primes now? Sure, Dolomite used to be $1,200 to get all levers, or I don't know, maybe less because the first 5 levels had been one pack. But you know where I'm going with it.
Hmm.
Things will change over time. Things get easier to get. Look at the new G4 and G5 experience and G3, how quick they progress to stuff. I mean, everybody remembers DJs, his Payflower, 1K he spent on it. I mean, that's the nature of the game. Being on the leading edge and being the first one to get stuff is expensive. And if you can't live with that, then this game isn't for you. Sorry to say it that clearly out, because a lot of frustration stems from people not accepting the pattern we have seen for 7 years now, more or less.
I think that's fair.
They
Yeah.
try to sell you stuff. They try to give you fear of missing out. They try to make their money. And if they wouldn't do it, we wouldn't have a game anymore. Now,
Right.
we can discuss all day long if it's too much, too less, too little, whatever. It's their decision. And you then can vote with your wallet and say, okay, no, that's not worth it to me. And sorry, but it comes down to that.
And I think a good
I
point's
think
being made in
that's
chat to go with it.
yeah.
Broken Wolf said, and JP addendums, 40K people paid for the Vengeance when it came out, and now you can get it for 500,000 plunder. So I think there is a certain level of the price will go down eventually. It may take a minute, but it will go down.
Yeah.
So
I'm building on that, MJ. I think also we can get Chronox to do one of his graphs because, Chronox does the graphs to say how many people bought a ship, for example, in the first month. Maybe we
yes,
should see, to expand on this conversation, get
Well,
Chronox to do the stats on it and see how many people bought.
I
it's usually the
personally,
first 48 hours because it's based on event scoring.
right. I personally
Because it
would love to
doesn't.
see that if he could, if it's not too late. So
I
He
mean,
collects data. He has the
Yeah.
data. He might not have
He
analyzed it or extracted it, but he has the data.
exactly. He can look at his archive data and be able to pull that up for us. Then you can do
but
some analysis on that.
right. Again, those are all valid points, Shiz. I see where you're going. I don't disagree with you. And CDB, I see your side too. I see both sides of this argument in this conversation. But again, that's what we're here for. This is the discussion that I want to be a part of, and I want to have, and I want to be able to convey my thoughts on it and be able to agree to disagree while agreeing. I mean that there's a portion here that's right on both ends.
yeah, and I
There's a
mean, some of it also goes to like what gets touched on in the future, and we've seen that stuff that takes a year if it does get touched, and other stuff where it's only when the additional and new sourcing comes in that we do see those easing up of things. But other things, like once they're out and once they're live, the amount that it gets touched, it really varies. So we can't always necessarily say, here's what the crystal ball says, or
right.
here's where it's going to go.
For something like that, nobody really knows. Nobody really knows 1,000% for sure if in a year, say, because that's what the timer for this pack is, right? It's 300 and some odd days. In a year, if the pricing doesn't change, if it doesn't change 6 months from now, and they just disable the pack, there's 1,000 different things they could do. They could throw another fleet commander slot in the event store eventually. I'm not saying now. I know that would be extremely controversial right now, but at some point, things change.
And
Yeah,
that
I mean,
could
it's-
become available in an event store. That would completely break it.
No, wouldn't it? Wouldn't it?
And bear
Well-
in mind, this is all based on if you have the previous 7 seats.
Yeah, there's still one I can buy
Yeah.
for 100. So I still see, when I go to buy a Fleet Commander, a seat, I can still see $100 pack. So
Yeah, because the Outpost Source one and the 4 packs for the seat are for the same seat. A lot of the other seats are there's some segmenting of which seats are what. So there's that level of freedom to it. And like, for example, they did have, before this all came about, like long ago, before we had the Ferengi Pass, there was the Fleet Commander seat in event stores that had started being a thing. So, some of it, things get tweaked as the game goes and get adjusted around a little bit. There's still a lot of sourcing for different fleet commanders, but it also is that question of, like, by that number of fleet commanders, is it about there's a strategy or choice about which fleet commanders are seated, or is it just, okay, you can seat almost all of them, and just some of what are the roles fleet commanders are really playing anymore?
Well, guys, as long as everybody's cool, I think that's where I'm going to call it. Tomorrow I'll be live again, 9 p.m. Stage will be open again if you guys want to pop up. If you do, it's cool. As always, though, I appreciate each and every one of you for coming and talking to me for a little bit. Very good conversation. So, again, this is what I do this for. It's why I stream, is to hang out and just conversate about the game that we all love. So, it's just another one of those things. We'll see how it develops.
MJ.
Thank you for having us.
Well, thank you for coming.
It's been good. It's been good fun. I probably should have logged off a bit before. I'm sure Mr. CDB is not going to be very happy, but like you say, you did create a good debate, and I couldn't let it go. So
that's what we try to do, man. That's the whole idea. So, but thank you guys again. And with that being said, I think I'm going to raid out to Candy. He's been up about an hour, so let's go pay him a visit.
Do you do any hashtags or anything, MJ, or is it we just do a raid kind
Yeah,
of
just raid. Just raid.
Cool.
So, guys, again, thank you all for being here. Thank you for tuning in. And as always, stay frosty, y'all. Be good.
Cheers, all. Good night.
Probably should have hit the button already, but I didn't. That's on me.
Night, everyone.
Thank you, guys. Seriously.
Thanks again.
Thank you. We'll be back tomorrow. Stay frosty, y'all. Boom. And
there you go.
We're rated out. Thank you, guys.
Cheers, MJ. I know you will go, but really, really interesting stream tonight. Thanks for holding the flag for a little bit longer after Dr. Chef had to go. I really enjoyed it. As I was saying towards the end of the stream, but yeah, no, thanks, man.
Thank you, really.
Thank you for having me up, MJ. Great stream.
Anytime, guys. Same goes for all of y'all. Anytime. Seriously. But I'm going to have to go clean up this kid, so.
I'm gonna
anybody needs something, you know where to reach me.
Of course, Q. Thank you, man. Try to get a good night's sleep.
I must be really late for Quasar now. Is it Quasar? You're an hour ahead of us.
1 a.m.
Yeah, it's 1 o'clock, but I did on the side update my STFC cheat sheet, and now going to publish out the finalized link, and so I can update it in the background, and people still can get a working version. Google Sheets issues.
If there's a Twitch stream out there, Quasar is there.
Of course.
But yeah.
No, not always. Maybe sometimes.
we just need to get you actually appearing on your own. But yeah, thanks for letting me crash in.
I think you didn't hear it, but I said, why should I if I can just take over another stream? and then they get the benefit and they get the followers and stuff. And I don't need it currently. I'm doing my tools. I'm working with Jules. I
Quazzle,
have my content
do you know what
creator
it
role.
is?
Like,
Do you know what it
It's a
is? The entire community wants to support you too.
well, and
yeah,
it's also like it builds your brand by visiting them, but also like it gives that chance for you to develop that brand that like comes and
yeah.
when going to other folks, people are like your audience also is like, oh, let me go check them out because of you. I think that's sort of part to it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, maybe one down the line, because I first need to get me a proper camera, because using the iPhone is great quality, but it's not feasible. And then need to set up my stream and my OBS, and it's so much stuff you need to do before doing that.
A lot,
Yeah,
Use
actually.
Crapple?
Hmm?
You use Crapple? Ew.
Yeah, I don't
A
like Apple
Crapple,
either.
and uh, it
Apple
works.
products. Yeah.
It just works. You can use the iPhone. Yeah, share the camera, and you've seen it. It's beautiful. You can even move the area around. It can follow you. It does all the things. The sound quality from my earpods is fine enough, I have been
Mm-hmm.
told. So
Yep.
I don't even a microphone here. So
Actually, for an iPhone, your camera, I did not know it was an iPhone and AirPods. That is actually really good.
yeah, they have
So,
done a great job. And it's a premium product if you're buying Apple, and it has a superb camera, and the effects are built in. That's just been stuff I'm clicking on my MacBook and saying, yeah, play that effect, job done. I mean, sure, I can't press a button. I need to go into the menu and stuff like that. But you can even move your camera. You can say center it, and then you can zoom out, zoom in, say depth of field, and then even move it left or right. So to position yourself, I mean, and that's